What is good? What is good? Wait, am I live? Yes, I am live. Okay. Okay, there's a noti. Let me look at these two reels for a second. What the hell is this? Pause. All right. Let me lock in. He said, "Konnichiwa. How am I doing? Let me stretch real quick. I'm pretty good, man. I had some chicken katsu barbecue from the store franchise I work at. There's just one right by my house. Not gonna lie, pretty fire. I've had it before, but like it was still fire. Like the rice and the veggies, and you just kind of like make sure you properly swirl it. Decent eats, very decent eats, and you know you got to get you an Arizona on the side. Watermelon, because I'm black. Apparently, Brent has fans in Brazil. Shout out Brazil. Cut my hair. I had to go to the store though, so I could wash it. Then I came back, showered, and washed it. I actually have to clean my bathroom when I'm done streaming, low key. But outside of that, we are alive and thriving. I started working on a new video, like actually scripting one, 2 nights ago. So that's coming together nicely. Let me actually look at it real quick. Actually, I'm pretty sure I talked about it. I think that was the Sabito versus Kono's video. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it, so I don't feel bad for mentioning it again here. Like the initial part of the video was actually pretty well discussed. And I'm gonna have an Aura feature in that video too. So right now, I haven't scripted it since that night though. Right now we sitting at a cool 1,300 words, but this is still like this not even like halfway into the video. And like even the mock-up notes I made were 2,100 words, so we should have a probably if I had to guess, I'd say 15-minute video. If I had to guess, maybe like 15-minute video by the time I'm done. I'm gonna be working on that like while those in like the coming weeks, especially I think it's next week. Especially next week. But in the meantime, I do have other videos prepared which are just edited stream sections. So that's good. One came out on Sunday, another one will be out this Sunday. Which one is that? Is that that's the what is his name? The Elon one. Shout out Elon. All right, now let's go ahead and look at this recent picture Brent posted. What, a day ago. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Is that proper? Yeah. Sometimes it feels like the background music is like really low, and the other times it's like really high. I think it's just because of like what the actual audio is. I'm not really sure if the audio itself has any effect, but let's put it on 12. Let's put it on 12. Maybe that'll make things sound louder. Anyway, we got Shay, we got Andrea, we got Tevin. I'm actually kind of surprised he put Andrea in this piece. And I was just thinking about her not that long ago, since we don't usually get Andrea designs, I don't think at least. So to have her like appear in one of these pieces is kind of nice. Yeah, it's very nice. This is probably the only teaser image art piece that gives off the impression, outside of like this one and like this one maybe. This is the only art piece I think feels like these characters are the ones that are gonna get definitive spotlight, you know? Like you expect a picture like this to lead to more knowledge about and more showcase and focus on Agent 16. Same thing with like something like this new guy, you know? But I guess more so like this one. Something like this to give us more on Elon. But I think out of all of the pictures we've gotten so far, I guess starting here, or actually maybe starting here, it feels like this one is the one that really says that Evan is going to get proper focus, Andrea is going to get proper focus, and of course Shay is always going to get proper focus, right? You know? This image doesn't really tell us anything. There's not much really to discuss about it, if I'm being honest with you. Outside of Andrea having longer hair, which is really good, because her hair last season, yo, her shit was chopped, like almost literally. Like, it was bad. Like, her hair was, like, it was bad for her last season, man. Like, her mental was not there. It wasn't it for her. But this season, her hair is actually going like down to her shoulders, like resting on her shoulders, like, so. It's a long time, you know. You know how black hair gets, so you know you gotta account for shrinkage. So if we're accounting for shrinkage, that means her hair is mad long. You know, it's been some time, bro. It's been some time, because her hair was like here basically by the end of the season. But when she took it out, it was kind of like at this length, right? But she all the way down here with it. You see how it go like to the bottom of the arc. So she got some long hair this season. Her and Yukiko really showing how the ladies of the series can have that long hair, you know. She was going through trials and tribulations. Oh, let me make sure chat shows up, because sometimes it doesn't. So I think it should be good this time. Trials and tribulations, in fact, was what she was going through. Well, this is what I was talking about earlier. Shout out all the fans in Brazil. Now, if I had to actually guess what this like image could infer about the season, we know that Andrea is going to be with Shay up until a certain point. So we're either going to see, I think what we could see is we could see Andrea being at Shay's side in like sometime during the season, whether it be a flashback or, you know, the current moment, their sort of separation where Andrea leaves. And I kind of could see her going to Tevin, you know, and telling Tevin about the things that Shay's been doing and what her experience was like being with him and why she has to leave. And I could genuinely see Andrea helping Tevin more than she helps Shay now. You know what I mean? The reason I would think that is because Andrea is Shay's wife, or, well, I feel like, I guess, should be Shay's wife by this point, right? So she is bound to him in a way that's very, it's a lot deeper than, the average relationship, especially for a sort of a Christian oriented marriage, right? Um, and I don't think they'll get a divorce. It'll be more of like a separation, right? So they're not. It's not like they won't technically be together. It's more like they're physically not occupying the same place, right? So I can see at some point something happening where Andrea leaves Shay and she's no longer, helping aid him, right? Um, and going to Tevin because Tevin represents Leo morally, and that's sort of what Shay is supposed to be, but he's not. So I could definitely see Andrea going toward her brother, basically her brother-in-law, and telling him about Shay, but leaning on his comfort because he, in theory, should remind her of what the older version of Leo was, right? The wisdom, the idea of everybody doing better and protecting the masses, right? Like I can see the story kind of doing something like that, right? And it won't be like a love triangle thing because Tevin should also still have a girlfriend, and their relationship has already been established as basically siblings, right? Especially since Tevin calls her sis in season 2, I think, and then he literally refers to her as like a friend in season 1. So their relationship is already established as like siblings or cousins, if you will. Whereas their relationship, especially since the not the start of season 1, but like um basically the moment Shay achieved Ilio state and Andrea was there, that's when their relationship was more so established as something romantic, right? But I can definitely see it being written that Andrea is with Shay. Shay does something or something happens that kind of makes it so that she can't endure this kind of way of doing things anymore. And so she walks away. And then now she technically doesn't have to like talk to Tevin. She could technically be by herself, but I feel like I don't think you would want to write that, in my opinion. Like, I don't think I would want to write Andrea being by herself, especially because Lewis's death showcases that Andrea knows how to be with other people when they're going through a hard time, right? So I feel like you would want to write Andrea going through a hard time um, with others, especially since we technically already had her being by herself with the loss of Goro, right? When she loses to him and it breaks her character, right? So I don't think you would want to redo that with her. I definitely think it's better if we have her separation from him and then it is her interacting with her brother and seeking his wisdom and joining his and looking at his way of doing things, right? I think that overall works better, right? Now, um, and I'm not saying it would be a love triangle. It would just be like a triangle of sorts. You know what I mean? It would be a little bit. It'd be a different way of looking at that kind of situation, right? Um, what is also interesting would be how Shay and Tevin interact in season 4. Now we already have the inkling of them potentially interacting in something like this. We also already know that Shay and Tevin do interact because of what we see in season 1. However, we don't know when that will happen, so it could happen season 4. I'm more inclined to believe like the the interaction we see in season 1 is also somewhat related to what Tevin talks about near the end of his like recap portion of 113. So I think it's possible that those things are related, and then um, this is more so a fight, but the other one is actually a sort of related conversation, right? But I think that kind of conversation makes a little bit more sense toward the end of the series as a whole. So maybe something as in season 5 or at the start of season 6, right? Um, I don't think the year is shown, but if that conversation does take place in 2029, we can actually just look at it. If that conversation does take place in 2029 and the season 4 does take place in 2027, then I could see that conversation being a end of series thing and not a season 4 thing. What's here? Does it say the year? It does. Okay, 2029. Yeah. So, to greet an old friend. Um, Wait, and then this is the same version. Yeah, this should be him as a god tier. So he should be a god tier season 4, and then I do think this sort of conversation could happen. Could happen like by the end of the series, right? I think it could. But like this could be a season 4 thing, right? This could be a season 4 thing, especially because he doesn't have the cloak here. So this might be Tevin reaching out, or I should say the other one might be Tevin reaching out for more of a discussion that kind of leads into the finale of the series as a whole. Whereas this is sort of like, all right, Shay's been a problem. I'll do what I can, right? Like I'll do my best, right? If this interaction does actually occur, like this specifically, right? If it does, because it can't, or it may not actually happen, right? Yeah. I don't I don't think there's anything else to potentially guess as to though. Like this image doesn't give us anything like some of the other ones do, like this one, or like this one, right? Or this one. Like this one doesn't really give us anything to fully dissect or discuss, but I do think what you could get out of it, knowing what we know about the series already, is Andrea potentially leaving Shay. We actively see that happening, and then her turning to her brother and friend Tevin, right? Someone who's supposed to represent her grandfather more morally than anything else, right? And then we could also see, Tevin and Shay interact, based on season 1, and especially based on like this image right here, right? But that's about it, right? I don't really think there's anything else you could get. The only other thing you would want to guess in general, and not just based on this image in general, specifically for Andrea, you could talk about Tevin, but I think I've talked about Tevin and his potential powers before, is what Andrea's kit is going to look like. There is a very, very big thing I almost need Brent to do, moving forward with Andrea. She needs to stop using partial scales and start using full scales. It almost always feels like, I guess outside of when she uses Alistair and Elliot, basically when she fights Goro, she doesn't use full scale, bro. Like I don't even consider Noragiri, because that's a different thing as a whole. So like she doesn't use full scale. She doesn't use it with Ettore Jiro either at the start of her fight with Leith, and when Jose's still present, right? So my question is why? Like why? Like why isn't she using the max of her power when we've seen other characters use the max of their power, especially these niggas in this image? We've seen Shay use War State. We've seen Tevin going to higher heights. So why is Andrea the one character who it feels like never gets a chance to showcase her full power more often than not, right? Another thing, Ilio State. I need more Ilio State usage. I get its narrative purpose in season 1. I get that she tried to use it again in season 2. I get why she wouldn't use it in season 3, but it needs to make an appearance more often than not in season 4, bro. It needs to. It needs to. It's not. It's like if it's basically like, and it's one of those things that don't fully need. It doesn't have a caveat. There's nothing stopping her from using it. There's no condition, as opposed to, you know, something like Death Stance, right? Where the fusion happens and there is it drains, Lewis's chi a lot faster, or something like War State. The both times we see it, Shay, it's his first time, and so it's draining chi a lot faster, right? There's no caveat to Andrea using Ilios, even the base flames. We literally see her use the base flames with Ettore Jiro. So it almost feels like she can use the base flames a lot better and more often than she uses the full state, because the 2 times she uses the full state, or I should say the reason I think she uses it less would be because she doesn't have as much of Ilios's chi. She has 5% of the total talent within her, so she doesn't have a lot to pull from, as opposed to Shay, who can use that chi for days on end, right? Um, so it makes sense that she doesn't use it often. However, the specifically the states, but the just normal flame manipulation that we see in season 2 when she throws the flames on Elliot's dagger, it feels like that can be used a lot more often than not. So I would love to see Andrea do more of that, like more, like with more weapons as well. And that brings me into my next point. So we got more scale usage, more Ilios state usage, or more Ilios usage. Andrea needs to put Muramasa down, bro. I get it. She probably grew up in Japan. I understand it's very easy to keep recycling some of these weapons, but she needs to put that shit down, bro. It's done. We've seen it. You've seen it once. You've seen it 1,000 times, right? We get it. It's a very easy weapon for her to use. It's very consistent, right? It gets consistent results. She need to put that shit down, bro. Elliot, Elliot can be put down too, man. I like it. It's probably one of my favorite weapons she has. It can be put down too. All right, Alistair. I don't think there will ever be an opponent that requires Alistair's presence. Alistair seems like a more specific weapon than the other two, I should say. Put it down. If we're moving into this era of stronger opponents, I need to see Andrea using Asgear, and then I need to see her using 2 or 3 other new weapons on top of that, bro. Ettore Jero, never have her pick that shit back up unless she actually faces someone where Ettore Jero doesn't seem like a useless weapon to have, bro. Asgear is probably her best weapon right now. And then she needs something and then she just needs a weapon that is on par with Zahara. So we need more Asgear. We need probably 2 other weapons that she could cycle through, that basically replace her use of Muramasa and Elliot. And then we need something that replaces Zahara. And that'll be her 4 main weapons, right? That makes sense. Especially because we're moving into a new era, right? The first 3 seasons we've seen Muramasa, we saw Elliot, we saw Asgear in season 1, then we saw Alistair. And then we saw her acquisition of Noragiri, which became Zahara. We even got to see her use it in probably one of the best fights in season 3, or best displays in season 3, however you want to look at that. So everything that she's used up until this point, outside of Ettore Jero, I mean, I guess you could have her use it, maybe, but like, it was just so trash against Lath. Like, it just felt so garbage. Like, she probably would have had better results with Alistair or Asgear, but that's just me. So if we're moving into like a new line of weapons, show off one of the weapons that hasn't been seen since season 1, which is Asgear. I guess you could have her use Alistair or Ettore Jero. I mean, I guess you could have her use that one if you wanna keep that in rotation. Its effects are okay at best, but maybe that could be her new base weapon, and then we could still see her, use Asgear as more of the stronger weapon. Something that basically replaces Elliot in terms of usefulness, right? Doesn't have to be speed oriented, just something else, a different weapon that uses a different style of martial art. We could give her like size. It'd be kind of crazy if like Andrea ripped out like brass knuckles. That'd be kind of crazy. Shit, we could give her the section staff type vibes. We could give her nunchucks, since that's no longer in Azam's kit. A lot of weapons out here that kind of differentiate themselves amongst what she already has, right? And then if you wanna keep her Japanese like connection there, And instead of having her use Muramasa, you could give her a Tenkagoken that is an actual Japanese sword. And that'll be the weapon that replaces Noragiri / Zahara, right? It could also just be something else. It doesn't have to be a katana. It also doesn't have to be a Tenkagoken. But essentially, that seemed like a really good lineup of weaponry, right? A strong weapon that has showcased good devastation and Asgear. Maybe some things, still more halberd staff, longer oriented in the form of a Torigero. We do see it it has chains for a sort of restricting effect, and then it has the extra blades on there. I guess a full scale would allow that to be more useful as well and more effective, especially since when we see her use the full scale of Muramasa, the insurrection wave is much larger, and she uses a different technique. I think she might even use two, but I think it's like the water spear, different technique altogether. So we might even see other uses of a Torigero if she uses a full scale, right? Something new, just something completely new that we haven't seen. I'm leaning more towards like staff, section staff, nunchucks, but honestly, something like a glaive would go crazy. It'd be kind of interesting to see how Brent draws like Tonfa. Again, nunchucks, since that's no longer in a Zom's kit, so a very unique pair of nunchucks could be very interesting. Or just a single nunchuck like she on her Casey shit from Power Rangers Jungle Fury, right? I'm trying to think something that like would really like would be crazy to see. I think Brass Knuckles would actually be like absurd in a way that you just wouldn't expect it at all, bro. Like Brass Knuckles would be the craziest thing I'd ever see her pull out, dude. Like if she pulled out Brass Knuckles or like trench knives like she's Asuma, I might fan out, bro. Like I might genuinely fan out. Other than that, though, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure. And then whatever you want to make the weapon that replaces Noragiri / Zahara, just whatever, right? It just needs to be as strong. It needs to showcase that same level of strength or that same aptitude, right? But that's really it, bro. Like that's all she needs to really be a better Kimyo, basically, and to fully use her arsenal. More full scale use. Like I can preach that. I can't even preach that enough, bro. Like more full scale use. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like an artist thing where Brent just doesn't want to draw it. But who knows what a full scale of Torigero would have did against Lathe, right? Who knows, right? I definitely think that like soul bond thing she has going on with like her weapons and Pandora's chest as a whole, I think that should be a little bit more explored and like definitively explained in season 4. The guess I did was cool, that's like my job. I do that thing to make sure like we are all on the same page in terms of like what's going on and how things work. But there's time to like explain it within the series before the series is over. So I feel like if we take a little bit of time with Andrea, one of those things should be that, right? So, and that would just naturally lead into, I guess, an understanding of full scale as a whole, right? More Ilios use. I feel like not only am I not the only person who thinks that, but I think I've been thinking that since maybe even season 2, bro. Like, especially if she can mix Ilio state with a full scale, essentially to use 2 chi pools at the same time, which she could learn from her husband who has 2 chi pools. One of them he's using passively, by the way. It's just there and he just uses it. Basically at the same time he's using the fucking the Ilios chi. And Brent, or I should say, and the story already confirms that somehow, some way, Vinter is accessing that chi as well. So it's being fueled by it, theoretically. So it would be nice to have Shay actually teach his wife something, bro. Like at some point you gotta live up to your vows, my nigga, because you already look like shit from before, right? I dissected you, so you gotta make up for it, my nigga. And I think it would be really great if when your wife is like getting pushed and she's like, all right, time to show what this time skip has done to my skills, and she pulls out a full scale plus Ilio state, niggas are gonna, you know what, man, I don't even want to explain how hype will be for that moment. But if anybody can teach her something like that, it's literally Shay. Because, or maybe even Anton. But Anton doing a different job and she's with her husband. So, like, he's literally the person to teach her. So, and there's prior setup considering the vow. So, like, it just makes sense. You know, it just makes perfect sense. Um, and I think it'd be amazing. It's also something I mentioned, I think I've mentioned it on multiple streams actually. I've mentioned this concept on a few streams, but I might have even said it in a video somewhere. But yes. And then we just give her new weaponry, stronger weaponry, and specifically weapons that we haven't seen. Weapons that we have not seen. Keep Muramasa in the chest, keep Elliot in the chest, keep Alistair in the chest. Bring out a Torre bring out Askir, and then bring out two new things, bro. They can both be strong in their own right, and on that Zahara level, they just do different things, right? Imagine if instead of imagine if, you know, one weapon is hyper offensive, right? And then this other weapon is also strong and on that same level, but it's more support oriented, right? That'd be crazy, right? But that's it. You mix all those things and we get peak Andrea. Peak Andrea. Peak. But other than that, there shouldn't be much else to talk about with this image. There's already not anything to really talk about in general from the way it looks. But again, I do think out of every teaser poster we have seen, this is the one that screams like these characters will shine through the most during season 4. Like if we lined up every image and was like, okay, what images look like the characters in them will get the most shine, right? I would pick this one, right? I also think the way the art was done in this season or done in this image, very cool. The sort of the split model he has going on for certain areas, very cool, very unique, very different. Don't really see this too often, at least from my perspective. Maybe others have seen it a lot more. Andrea's looking amazing. I can't lie. She actually looks full of life, not mentally scarred. That's really it though, man. That's really it. Shout out Andrea, bro. She even got 2 close-ups. Look at the close-up, man. Look at that. She looking amazing. Hopefully her design is cool in season 4 too. Like her designs in season 3 were like they were like cool, but then they also weren't. And then she like wasn't in them. Well, the first one she was in for a little bit, but like the second one, she wasn't in that one for very long. And then we basically saw her in pajamas. So there's that, right? In 161. So hopefully her design is cool. I kind of like you can tell, or at least I think, is that her? Or was that Shay? Actually, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think this is her. I think this is Shay. It's supposed to be Shay's shoulder. Not really seeing like that much cover up though. So I'm wondering what her design looked like. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. Let me go ahead and close this out. Close this other one out. Let me make sure this is the proper chapter. Okay, yeah, it should be. Hit this with an F11. Said, hopefully Brent does Andrea justice in season 4. Hopefully, man. She went out pretty sad in season 3. So, but also hopefully he does like female characters in general a lot better this season. Like, I need some so who's a female? I need some Zuri actions since we're gonna be in Africa. I need some Zuri action, bro. Need it. I need it. I need it. Who else? Alice, but like low-key, I only want to see Alice if Mikhail goes crazy, right? Like, if we get a Mikhail fight, I want to see Alice fight whoever else is or I guess I want to see. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. But if we see Mikhail fight, I also want to see Alice present too. Like Alice actually do something and be useful, especially because I think what her talent could be, based on my guess, would be very interesting. Of course, Andrea. Of course, Yukiko. Low-key, that's kind of it, though. There aren't that many female characters I'm hyper intrigued by or overly want to see, if I'm being honest with you. Unless you want to count the 2 new characters that are in that like that new little squad that Brent drew. But like, oh, I guess I would want to see more of Junie because she got like she basically got left out from her squad, so I would like to see Junie. Especially, I would like to see if there's some sort of like way of coping that she's developed, or a form of like revenge that she was like a minor form of revenge that she was able to get, as opposed to a maximum form of revenge. Because her that ultimate revenge would look like her slaying Thanatos, right? So so yeah, so I think a minor form of like revenge or like some minor thing would be a little bit better and make a little bit more sense. I can also see her dying in like season 5 though, I'm not gonna lie. She's not making it to the end, if I'm being honest with you. And I could definitely see her like her last breath hitting a like a Shay sort of, you know, take vengeance for me, avenge the table kind of thing, right? But that's those are like all the female characters I'm actively hoping to see from, or wanting to see more of. If Brent decided to make Alia relevant for Elon Jr., that would be really cool in my opinion too. But it's not fully necessary. But I do think it would be cooler than not, right? The thing is, I could see her really refining Ilia's 5% mode, since unless it was artistic design of her more polished insurrection wave she made at Thanatos. I'm not gonna lie, every insurrection wave outside of the one from the full scale looks the same to me when it's not Ilios amped. Like, they all look the same to me. They don't look more refined than the other one, if I'm being honest with you. That should look regular. Maybe it was like anger amped, but a little regular to me. Not gonna lie. Not even gonna lie to you, man. I'm not really sure how you even refine that either, because like, what's up, Roar? Because the way her talent works, I guess there's already a base level refinement there, essentially, and then it would only be like, I guess, more refined conceptually when she's using full scale. But like, she's been using Insurrection Wave since season 1, and technically since before then too. So like, like she's just now refining it. It's like, nigga, what have you been doing this whole time? You know. But anyway, I think what would be really cool for Andrea if she does manage to like combine Ilios state with like her scales, the way the flames would naturally work with her techniques. Like we've seen an Ilios insurrection wave, but if she had a full scale, or if she's using Ilios state with Muramasa, we haven't seen an Ilios state amped Bada Jutsu, you know? That would be crazy. A bunch of fire slashes. Um, or like that one technique that we do see with full scale, the water spear, a bunch of, you know, directional fire slashes, right? That'd be crazy. Um, or like with Bleeding Dance with Elliot, you know, fire amped slashes, but like that like slowly burn or something like that. Like, you know, I mean, there's a lot of potential right there. There's a lot of potential right there. Cause like if she had Ettore Jero with Ilios, imagine she's, you know, she has these chains that not only hold you and restrict you but burn you. Like, and that sucks. That doesn't sound very fun to deal with, right? Every time I get hit with some chains, they're literally burning me. Like that's very unfortunate. Um, I'm not really sure what fire and lightning would look like with Askir, but I don't really care. I'm not gonna lie. Not really. I don't really care. It's just gonna look cool. Like, or what have you seen? The way she like coated flames around Ellie. I guess it would be kind of cool for her to coat flames around Askir, and then like the lightning just comes off as like a side effect anyway. So it'd be like flame amped slashes plus lightning. That's like a natural after effect, right? Um, that's kind of it though. Like, that's kind of it, right? So like, I think Andrea's like progress has been one of the things I've been just wanting to see more of, because she's one of the only characters I think basically doesn't get to show actual progress. Like it doesn't feel like she's like power wise she's actually progressed, whereas everybody else like literally in season 2 show how they've progressed, and then in season 3 with Lewis and Azam is also like that. So it doesn't feel like, it feels like her being in the 150 specifically at 147, it's almost made for her to like be really strong with what she has, but the way her abilities work and like what her kit consists of, specifically Ilios, it's like there's an evolution that just isn't happening, and I'm not sure if because Brent doesn't want it to happen or Brent has something different in mind for her, which I think he does when it comes to weapons, but like you're still neglecting an aspect of her kit. So it's like I get the narrative purpose to have it in season 1, but like, and you don't have to use it like a whole bunch. Like we do see her use it in season 2, you know, when she tries to burn and attack Goro, but like it's literally we actually see it in season 2 with Vince too, but it's literally like an extended part of her kit that feels like completely neglected. Like it feels like there's no there's just it's just there, and Brent like looks at it and he's like and then he like does something else, right? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And that just kind of sucks, because like Andrea being one of the few characters who has a second talent among the good guys is really cool conceptually, especially because of its narrative purpose. But like, when is it gonna come back into play? Like, like, and then like, not just when is it gonna come back into play, because we saw it come back into play in season 2. When is it gonna come back into play and be improved upon? When are we gonna see Andrea be stronger than what she was when she was introduced for the rest of the series, not just for a momentary thing like with Norodrea? Like, when is the version of Andrea we see next going to be the definitive stronger version from what we saw before? Because what's up, Miguel? Because for like every other character that gets a showcase, it has been that Tevin is just outright stronger. It's like almost every time we see Tevin, it's like this nigga's just stronger. Like season one, he upgraded his hide, so he was definitively stronger than when we saw him originally. And then season two, it happened again, and then he uses hammer hide at the start of season two, and then and the war, and then he uses lion hide. He uses lion hide in season two like he wasn't just fighting for who knows how long, like as if like the nigga wasn't tired, specifically during the war. And then we also see him evolve it because of um overdrive against Ryu. So it's like, and then Anton goes from 50%, 30% to 50% to 65% to 70, right, to 75%. And then Shay just literally gets like the keys to his power. Like, so it's like every character amongst the Cubs is like improving and evolving, and it's like Andrea doesn't get a chance to. Like every time we see Andrea, it's just like the same version of Andrea who is already strong, but there's like an aspect of her that isn't getting a chance to evolve or really to showcase that consistent higher level, right? And technically that doesn't matter for like the other characters. So like characters like the first table, that wouldn't really matter because these are already, in air quotes, established strong characters amongst like the people in the verse. So them getting stronger would be irrelevant, right? It doesn't really make sense. Whereas we're starting from like the bottom with like the Cubs, and then we're watching them work their way up. But Andrea is already at the top, but she's not even at the top ends of the top, right? She's still at the bottom end of the top. So there's still technical room for her to improve, especially because she was gifted a second talent. So, and if her talent, which conceptually is one of the worst, relies so heavily on weapons, specifically talent weapons, we have to also give her weapons that help increase her strength, right? And you know, the one thing that would do that definitively was taken away. But like, nigga, we live in a big world, and then when you think about the version of Earth that they live in, it's like there's so much to be taken, to be discovered, you know. So, and then we again have the Tenka Goken as a concept. So Andrea's evolution comes in like three different parts, and it's like none of her parts get a chance to actually grow. You know what I mean? She's never using full scale for a long enough period of time for her to feel like it's mastered, essentially. Ilios State, of course, she doesn't have a lot of its chi anyway, so she doesn't use it often, but she can use the base flame still. And then she just needs better weapons, so she just, but her weapons, they have their own individual strengths. Like Muramasa is probably a better overall weapon than Elliot, but Elliot definitively makes her faster. But then there's something like Vinter for Shay, and then Zahara. So, and these are just naturally stronger weapons with their own caveats, but all outright have more chi than probably anything that Andrea has in her kit, right? Um, well, what are we talking about? So earlier I looked at the new picture that Brent posted yesterday on Instagram, and I was talking about what Andrea could like do in that image, since there's nothing really to go off of. So I was just kind of guesstimating what we could see, and then I talked about her kit, and then I'm kind of re-bringing that back up to the point where it feels like Andrea as a character, in comparison to the other Cubs, doesn't actually get a chance to evolve and show her power growth. Um, but now we're in an era where it feels like her power growth is gonna be necessary. So so even if her growth doesn't look like outright more strength, more control and refinement for the two parts of her powers, um is just better, which would be full scale and Ilios, right? And like I said, the third aspect of her power is just talent weapons as a whole. So she just needs stronger talent weapons to be a lot stronger, right? Since that's really what her talent relies on more than anything else, right? Because if she was using a basic staff, she's not going to be able to contend with, you know, stronger Kimios. But if she's using a talent weapon that has some or that, like, if she could in theory use Kong's rods, uh that alone would make her a lot stronger, right? um but yeah, right. Again, it just doesn't feel like she gets a chance to actually show her development in terms of power, because she's already at the top, but she's not at the top. She's not like on, she wasn't on a pillar level when we first met her, right? So there should still be room for her to grow. um and she wasn't even able to scar Rokash until the very end. So like um there's there's that, like, that means she outright, the gap in their ranks shows in the gap in their full strength. And again, she didn't even use a full scale during that fight. So even though I don't think it would have really mattered, the gap just shows that there's still room for her to climb up that ladder, right? And I feel like every time we see Andrea, she's not climbing that ladder. We're more so reaffirming why she has the rank she's at. But that's cool, you know, that's not bad, that's fine. But now we're at a point in the series where that no longer matters. Like, we don't care why she has the rank she's at, because we're in war. So now we're going to be looking at what makes a character strong, what makes a character weak, what makes a character better than another character. Are they outright strong? Do they have more chi? Are they more skilled? Are they more refined? Like, these are things that are going to matter, right? And rank is hardly going to play into that, because we should just get even more showcases than what we got in the last season. So Andrea needs to show her, or she needs to show improvement. We need to see how her talent and her abilities have improved in the time that we have been away from the cast, right? Because there is definitive room for her to grow, and the series itself, like what's happening in the verse, requires more strength than, you know, she had or was displaying previously. Especially like if she's only relative to Lathe but still can't outright beat him, and can only do so with Norigiri, she's now going to need to show that level of strength consistently, right? To be able to contend with characters that were on Lathe's level, or characters like Jose who are stronger than Lathe, who have transformations that can ascend them to Gaki status, right? That's what Andrea is going to need, because every other character is basically getting that, right? Elon Jr. is training in war, which is probably going to make him outright stronger than Lewis, while also being able to train with a technique that Lewis seemingly didn't. Tevin should be a god tier level Kimyo by this point. Yukiko, who knows how strong she is, but if she's not like on a, or I should say, if she's on a pillar level or even a royal level, it'll make sense considering what she is. She's a Heart Clan member. What her talent is, Hisame, a talent that has reached Gacha level before, and is already known to be like a strong talent. The daughter of Sabito, a prodigy, and we've seen her intellect. So if she's on that higher end, it's gonna make sense, right? So Andrea needs to also be one of those characters that shows development like that, right? That power related development. But I'm gonna move on because I could yammer and basically re-say the same thing over and over again and just give different examples as to why it should be the case that this is happening, right? I just hope she doesn't become another damsel in distress. Hope season 4 gives her some shine. And what's crazy, she really wasn't even a damsel in distress in like season 3. She was more so trying to prove a point on her own end. Right? So I feel like the way the series is going, she shouldn't end up like that. I'm not gonna say it makes sense for her to be the way she was in season Ch43, like it kind of does, but like the lack of development doesn't really help alleviate some of that like reasoning, right? Because she doesn't progress, or at least there it doesn't feel like there's a definitive thing that actively progresses her. Um, but like season four, season four, and especially like active war, like more active war, like niggas are fighting. We getting pictures of people on boats in the ocean and the shipwreck. Like there's no way Andrea is a damsel in distress. Like she also wasn't that to begin with, so there's no way that's happening. Like it just can't. And if it does, the writing for her character would just be so abysmal, because how do you introduce a character, strong female lead, better than her male contemporaries? How do you grind her to the ground like that? Like how do you do that? How do you manage to do that? How do you not keep the same pace like that? Like there's no way. It would basically have to be done so actively and on purpose to make her that way, as opposed to it being done like as opposed to the opposite being done, right? Like you would basically have to. Is there a good comparison I can draw? I don't think so. You would basically have to show her being like saved, essentially, like more often than not, as opposed to her being able to handle her own situations, right? Actually, there's a comparison I could make. So, um, one of my favorite shows is called Cloak and Dagger, and there's a scene in the second season of that show where Tandy, the female lead, is essentially trapped, right? And she's waiting, not necessarily waiting, but wants to get out of the situation she's in. And then the male lead, Tyrone, actually shows up to save her, right? In that, the way the situation is written and shown, she is a damsel in distress. However, instead of simply having the male lead save the female lead, they have the female lead break out of that situation herself. um, and then we have the two leads coming together at the end of that, right? So yes, she's a literal damsel in distress in that in those scenes, in that moment. But the way they actually wrote it, they allowed her to free herself from that situation. And even though the male lead is there to save her and help her get out of that situation, which is good all around, she still gets a chance to show her individuality and show that just because she's a woman, she can't, you know, she's not incapable, right? She's very capable of getting herself out. All it took was a literal spark from something in the actual show's writing to help her get there, and she did it, and she's able to save herself, right? So you would basically have to write Shay or others somehow interrupting or saving Andrea like 3 times back to back, right? Basically, right? Which I don't you would it feels so active. You basically have to set it up as Andrea fighting somebody, and then she just can't fight, like she can't win, kind of like Goro, but like somebody swoops in to save her, as opposed to her just so happening to have some miraculous weapon or some miraculous skill, or Ilios, that just helps her in the end, right? It's so much easier to have like a fight that's like her versus Vince, as opposed to her versus Goro, in my opinion, with the type of character she's portrayed herself to be, as well as like what her talent and what Pandora's chest actually are for her, right? But that's just me though. But I'm gonna move on, because again, I could talk about and yammer on about this same subject all day. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to read Twin Star Exorcist, Chapter 43, Ideals, Dreams, and Aspirations. I think the we're in the tournament part of this story. So what's gonna happen now is Rokuro is gonna be fighting Mitosaka Kankuro, which was the dragon gauntlet nigga we seen, a little while back. He's the one with the that wears the face mask, like it's COVID out here. And I think he's like an actual doctor in the series. I think that's what he is. Okay, wait, it says rave reviews Hadari Castle games arc. I guess people like what's happening in this arc. I'm not sure if this is for like fans. Anyway, you want me to make Mitosaka Kankuro get serious? He denies it, but it's not like he's lost his drive as an exorcist. Wait, oh wait. But yeah, but it's not like he's lost his drive as an exorcist. You two are a lot alike. You and Maru Rokuro and Mitosaka Kankuro. Okay. Now we'll take a short break from the Heavenly Commander battles, but we'll continue to have battles between the upper level house representatives, so keep your eyes on all these matches. Round 2, Todoromi Suma versus Nimyu Donrai. Okay, sure. I don't like this design right here. Todoromi Sama has emerged. Wait, no. Todoromi Suma has emerged victorious, showing his grits as an affiliate of the 12 houses. Oh, they're not even gonna show it. That's hilarious. Moving on to round 3. Wait, what was round 2? Or was round 1? Did I miss it? Or was it him? Oh, I think he was round 1. Okay, moving on to round 3 of the men's division, we have another clash between leaders from the 12 houses. Leaders? Hear me, I have arrived. Oh, wait. Yeah, I have arrived. Are you prepared to cross the river Styx? Sure. Leader of the affiliate exorcist of the Amawaka. Oh, this is that guy. Of the Amawaka Heavenly Commander House, Yosami Jinya. He doesn't have a lolly complex. Yo, what are we talking about? He just likes girls who are small and cute. Okay, I guess, you know, everybody has a preference. Just don't get weird about it. His life exists for Zizi Miku. This nigga said Miku-sama is life. Hopefully that's not him. You gotta chill, bro. Leader of the affiliate exorcist of the Zizi Heavenly Commander House, Nakari Juzu. Seigen-sama, Ayura-sama, please watch closely. I'll make sure you can go in peace. They're not dead, though. Look, they aren't dead, you idiot. What is he talking about? They faithfully support the Amawaka and Zizi houses, respectively. This is truly a battle of the strong who work behind the shadows. Poo. Faithfully, huh? Just earlier, that new head of yours, she lost so pathetically, it was almost adorable. Oh, this is an asshole. I'm surprised you're able to fight with your life on the line under a brat like that. You bastard. Men's division, round 3, begin. Forge black gauntlets. Okay. I'm assuming everybody in their house uses these. I'm assuming. I'm going to murder you. And he used the Evil Carver life split. I don't think he allowed him to do that. He went in fast. Hit him with a quick slash. Are you telling me you're going to go against this with that lame dagger? Oh no, I guess he did. It just stays like that. Sure. Talk all you want. All heavy cares shall be banished from 100. Oh, he's chanting. Okay, I was lost. Ceremony of the Sentient Blade, Life Grain. What's this? It doesn't look like anything changed. You just got hit, nigga. He got cut. I think the dagger takes the whatever energy, which is why his gauntlet might be gone, but both of them are gone, which is kind of crazy. So I think it's even here, right here behind the text bubble. He said, bro, my enchanted gear disappeared. My Gaijin, I'm not reading that. When it touched, oh shit, did it get bigger? It did. When it touches my opponent's enchanted gear, it absorbs its power and makes it my own. Okay, okay. I have a female character that kind of does that actually. This nigga looks crazy, bro. Now hurry and equip your enchanted gear. Will you fight without equipping any gear? That seemed like such a cheat. Like that's so specific. Like, would you use that on freaking what are they called? The what are they called? I forgot. The enemies in Magano, basically, like the monsters. Are we switching? Was it Mayura? Have you come too? I'm glad. She was sitting there the whole time. Look at this chair. What is this chair? Yuzuru-san. Look at her knocked the fuck out over here. You lost consciousness as soon as we returned to the fighter's waiting room. All your built-up tension was probably released. That's right. I lost to Mitejima. I'm sorry, Yuzuru-san. I wasn't able to live up to everyone's expectations. Okay, W Big Sister, move right here. You did very well. It was a wonderful battle, worthy of the head of the Amawaka house. I can't believe she's the head, bro. That's so crazy. That's right. What about the competition? The afternoon division began a moment ago. Jinya just happens to be fighting right now, but it seems he's at a disadvantage. Gosh, what is this shit? Mind you, this was the dagger that this nigga pulled out. Right here. Now it's a freaking on its halberd shit. This kind of remind me of Zahara actually. Bro got tossed in his butt. Damn it all! What a disgrace. When you mentioned the Amawaka house, it was once an assassination group which would silence even crying children. But now, you all worship some little kitten from the mainland. So they don't assassinate niggas anymore. They don't do that. Shit, bro, that's kind of trash. I might have to side with him. This nigga's mask looks like a muzzle, bro. You've had your fangs, claws, and even your souls gouged out. Now you're just tiger rugs that enjoy being draped across the head's ass, aren't you? Wow. What an insult. What an insult. This weapon is so terrifying. Jinya-san. It's Amawaka Mayura. Hey, she's super cute up close. Okay. But Mayura-sama? You can do it, Jinya-san. This will be most effective. That's funny. He finna pull an Ichigo. You know, y'all remember when Orihime called out Ichigo and told him not to die, I think, and he caught Grimmjow's fist right after? He finna be like that, watch. I'm so jealous having your head cheer you on. If you lose this match, you can suck on... What? I'm not finna read that. You niggas is wild, bro. You niggas is wild. Every time I read this story on stream, I feel like it's just another reason to not read it on stream. Okay, the counter attack though. He was finna attack, hit him with a counter. He's surprised. Okay, he getting in the mix though. He got 1, 2, 3. I was like 6 hits off, maybe even 7. 7 hits off right there. Nice little barrage. Mayura-sama, a little kitten. Do you not watch her fight carefully? I saw it clearly. Watching her from behind. I saw the one who I've always admired. I saw the figure of Sagan-sama. This nigga got so much aura, bro. Even as a Visage, he got aura. Well, she kind of got aura too. You're so full of shit. What? My enchanted gear. What is going on here? Nakiri Juzu-sama's Gaihu Guru disappeared this time. Like, oh, it's fading? Oh, I think it is fading. It's a given that maintaining your gear requires enchanted powers as well. If the power cast on one enchanted gear becomes too great, it'll obviously become difficult to maintain other gear. He absorbed too much. Super careless, super laughable. Nigga trash. Okay, he sliced, but he jumped over it. This is a clean maneuver right here. I'm fine being a tiger throw rug. Damn. Look at what he just did to him. Off the leap. I devote everything I had because I want to. He just fucking elbow dropped him, by the way. Look at this. This is full elbow to the face, by the. This is what if you was here for Saturday's Elden Ring stream and we was talking about a nigga picking up rocks and throwing it in your face, now you got dust and grime all in your eyes. If you can, I was talking about throwing elbows. If you can do it, you gotta hit this nigga with this move right here. Make sure you reinforce the elbow with your other arm like this. This is great technique. And really hammer it into bro's face. Like really get in there. Cause look at what it did to not just the contact, but look at the ground, bro. Like that's some crater right there. He might have, oh my gosh, he's laid out. This is so bad for him. Nakiri Juzu-sama has been knocked out. Victory goes to Yasumi Jinya-sama. You'd know if you had a taste. There's no better. Sure. I don't feel like reading that, but you get the idea, gang. No, I'm not gonna read that, but you get the idea. Oh, I think this is the one guy. We've gone through half of our matches. Sayo-sama? She went to the bathroom. Hurry, he's next. This competition will now jump into the second half of the battles. Men's Division Round 4, a matchup to watch where the outcome will predict the future of the island. Flirty versus Sincere? What are you talking about, nigga? A speedster whom the eyes can't follow. He's also the fastest on the Tsuchimikado. Oh wow, he's the fastest on Tsuchimikado Island to make a move on girls. Oh, this nigga flirt, okay. Thought it was gonna be some like cool shit. Assistant head of the Ikaruga Heavenly Commander House, Ikaruga Keiji. Hey, why are you making me out to be such a playboy? He even tried to hit on me before. Oh, I forgot the announcers are girls. That's hilarious. Even men will fall for this man among men. Oh, okay, so he turns niggas gay. He isn't interested in any girls. Oh, he is gay. That's funny. Oh, that's hilarious. Assistant head of the Iori Heavenly Commander House, Iori Gunki. I like girls like normal. He might be closeted, but that's okay. Let me chill on him. This is a battle between two head candidates who will support the backbone of the island in the next generation. Good luck, KG. Bro, look at this. I would be mad too if all my cheers were dudes. I would be mad too. Like, I don't got no huzz. Look at what he got going on over here. This low-key look like a dude, but you see it. You see it. But over here, nothing but the homies and the bros. It's like, come on, gang. No, none of the ladies want to see me win. Shrill and throaty cheers are being heard all around. Looks like neither of us can lose, right, Gunky? Quit laughing like a fool. One who doesn't even know the reason why he fights can't defeat me. Oh, this nigga kind of got aura right now. It's not like I'm jealous of you having a lot of female fans. So passionate. Now, begin. Void Rending Eagle Charm. Red Eagle Blade Feathers. Oh, these are fire. This is actually fire. This reminds me of Warframe a little bit. This is clean. Okay, so they're both dual wield weapon experts. Now we got the Impurity Crushing Hammer Charm. Kairu Crushing Destruction. Sure. This is, oddly enough, they both choose the dual wield style. Yeah. I don't know, how does one dual wield hammers? Like, I guess we're about to see, but like why though? He might have some crazy finesse. You gotta be really strong to do this, so. But him with the dual wield, the blades, this is fire, bro. I can't even hate. This is actually so clean. Let's watch. Okay, he made the first move, went in for the attack. He guarded with one of the hammers. Both men collided violently in the center. At the center. At a glance, they seem to be complete opposites, but these two actually have many things in common. Hold on, I'm trying to see what happened right here. You can't really tell. It looks like this might be the same frame. Can't be fully sure though. Since the time of their birth, they were promised the seat of head as the eldest sons of one of the 12 houses, and they even competed constantly for the top spot at Seiyuin. However, there is a clear-cut difference between the two. One day, from his father Iori Narumi-sama, Guki-sama is said to be likely to inherit the heavenly commander Kuchin. On the other hand, the previous Suzaku, Ikaruga Fuji-sama, has already relinquished his seat and handed it over not to the eldest son Keiji-sama, but to his younger brother Shimon-sama, which we know. Man, so it comes to that, huh? Well, I already know though that no one at my house expects anything of me. Well, damn, that's sad as shit. Let's watch this backstory. Let me look at this fight real quick. Before I move on, I like the way they did this, right? Like the clashing of the fight from both sides, right? In the opposite perspective, where we see their fathers and the heads, right? Like on the opposite sides as well. I like that they did how they did that. All right, he says, at first, even I had pride in the resolve to one day inherit Suzaku. But when I was 10, Keiji, let me introduce you. This is the son of my brother who died in the last mission. This is Shimon. We've decided to take him in. Nice to meet you, Shimon. At first, I was happy to have a little brother. It's just that my little brother was a prodigy. Oh shit. Fuck. This must be how Kaguya felt about Sabito. Hopefully that gets some depth too. The people of the house didn't say anything, of course, but I could tell from the atmosphere. Shouldn't the one to stand at the top of the Ikarugas be Shimon, not me? What? I don't know if that's worded right. Anyway, and it wasn't just humans that thought that. Hello? Did you hear? This is a huge deal. Oh, the Shikigami, right. The Shikigami Suzaku has chosen Shimon-sama as its next successor. Damn, imagine a fucking Shinigami or a Shikigami also choosing over you. That shit would suck. To think, Shimon-sama, one from a branch house and not the head house, is going to be a heavenly commander. Won't Keiji-sama lose face? Pay no mind to the voices of those outside. The stars have decided on. It's alright, Pops. It makes sense to me, too. I'm proud of my little brother Shimon. Nigga faking. Man, I'm so admirable. This nigga glazing. But still, like it or not, the seat of the head of the Ikaruga house at least will come around to me, in which case, even if no one expects anything of me, I have to show off what I can do. Alright, so he locked in. Flung himself over bro and cut him in the thigh. Hit. Even Iori Gunki, who prides himself in his power, can't help but fall behind before the speedster. I'm going to end this. Look at this stance, my nigga. He hitting that Zoro shit. Oh, he screamed out his name. I'm going to end this, Gunki. Heaven and earth, mysterious god of travel, versatile strength, victory. Mazan Medugan. Demon Mountain rumbling intensity. This dance is what is it? Is it onigiri that Zoro does when he stands like this? Lift his arms up, slam them in the ground. Ah, he had the earth fist. He had that earth style on him. This is, oh hell nah. There's no mistake about it. This is the power of Kuchin, the heavenly commander who manipulates Earth. Are you telling me he utilized the powers of the Wu Jing to reproduce the ability of the heavenly commander on his own? Damn. That damn. You're not looking real good right now, KG. I can't lie to you. This is kind of crazy. So he used the ability to manipulate the earth element to mimic what we saw his father do, like a few actually more than a few chapters, quite some chapters ago. I was gonna scroll up to show y'all his face, but I don't want to anymore. Okay, even with super speed, there's nothing you can do if you can't get near your opponent. I see. Well, you love your old man after all. You couldn't wait for your aspiration to come along your way, huh? The scale doesn't come anywhere near my old man's, though. Okay. But you know, the same goes for me, too. Swift Earth, God of Wind, be mine agent. Watch closely, KG. That's his dad. One day you too will follow in my footsteps, and as the heavenly commander Suzaku. Okay. Red Eagle Blade of Violent Dance. You see how it like changed? How the weapons change? Not there. Yeah, okay. So they like rotated to the side? This is crazy. So with this, he jumped in the air. It's like this nigga's holding wings now. What? Ikaruga Keiji-sama soars high into the sky. Absurd. Are you sure? You shouldn't be guarding? Bro flew down fast as hell, smacked right into the hammers. Flew right out. He got in, he got out. This nigga's really flying. Iori Gunki is at a loss against this super speed, and these attacks from angles which by all means should be impossible. Actually, wasn't Suzaku's Shuzen Zappa supposed to be the only thing that could actualize flight? Based on the form of his swords, they are sucking in air from the outside and using the principle of jet engine to produce squalls? Is that it? To be more accurate, all I'm doing is hanging on to swords that are moving quickly. Makes sense? But even if you know the principle behind it, I doubt you can anticipate this. You smacked him in the head. Damn. He said, I'm holding on to swords that are moving quickly. Nigga literally has wings right now. Okay, I like this spread. Gunky, I can't become like you. I won't become a heavenly commander or a head everyone has expectations of. But I won't lose. Here and here alone, I absolutely will not lose. Putting the sun to his back. One who doesn't even know the reason why he fights. Because I just want to look cool in front of my little brother. This is so real. Damn. What is this move right here? So he flew by the sun so he could blind him, which is what he says right here. Flew in with basically him still being blinded. Flew in fast, smacked him on both sides with the swords. A clean hit. He definitely feeling that Keiji. It seems he wasn't chosen by Suzaku, but he doesn't look down at all, does he? That being a heavenly commander means so little to him. Laughing like a fool, isn't he frustrated? I see. I finally see your true colors. This nigga got armor? But if that's the reason why you fight, then it's all the more reason I can't let you win. This is an armor? Bro had that sand armor on, that Gara shit. Of Earth? Hello? Oh, an armor of Earth. I was confused. Because I'm fighting for the same reason as you. That's so crazy. He just rocked his shit. I would hate to be him right now. Damn. Coughing up blood. Stop. Ikaruga Keiji has been knocked out. Men's division, nigga, sleep. Men's division, round 4. Iori Gunki-sama is the victor. Oh, he's not asleep. Why would he say he's knocked out? You really are strong, Gunki. Of course. The number of things I carry on my shoulders is different from you. Compared to your 2 younger siblings, I have 8. You know, with that logic, I'll never beat you. Keiji, leave tonight open. We're going drinking. What's this all of a sudden? I'm in an extremely good mood today. No, you don't look like it at all. Nigga look pissed still. Okay, everybody's clapping. So the match between Keiji and Gunki-san is over. I wanted to watch. Damn it, where did Maru go? Nigga, look, it's your daddy. Oh, I came all the way to the VIP seating block without realizing. Ari Masama. Rokuro-kun. Did he finish his Shikigami training? How does he... yes, completely. As he is now, he won't even lose to Kankuro-san. I see. This Shikigami shit better be so fire, bro. I see. The moment Enmaru Rokuro fell, was dropped to class 10, was it all just a single direct route for him to meet me and undergo Shikigami training? No, more importantly, Dad, remember, that's my specialty. Nigga got recognized. Oh, what are you doing here, Arimori? And Madu, where? Eh? Sorry, were you looking for me? Later. Ah, thank you. What were you doing with Kengo-san? Well, this and that. What? No. What the f is wrong with this nigga? Look at this nigga, bro. What did he do to him? Get away, get away. He looked like he got hit with some crazy genjutsu. I actually don't know what Kakashi looked like after he got hit with Tsukuyomi by Itachi, but I feel like the same thing happens here, right? Stop. Round 5, Tatada versus Inami Hayato. Wait. Hayato Nosuke. Victory goes to Tatada-sama. Again, Tatada doesn't move at all, but his opponent becomes unable to fight. What does this nigga do? Is it some illusion or hypnosis technique? Is there an exorcist that can beat Tatada? Now, finally up, next in a certain sense, is the most anticipated matchup of this competition. Though his hands kindly examine his patience, tonight it will be dyed in the blood of his opponent. Damn. The fee is your life. Head of the Mitosaka House, Heavenly Commander Seiryu. Mitosaka Kuru. And this man here is his opponent. That shit's kind of trash. I don't like the way they introduce him like off rip like that. He is a breaker of laws and convention, or is he simply shameless? Does he bring to the island winds of change or a typhoon? The up-and-comer, the first head of the Enmadu house. Oh yeah, that's so far though. Twin Star Exorcist Enmadu Rokuro. The battle between Mitosaka Kankuro-sama versus Enmadu Rokuro will now begin. Finally, the first battle as the head of the Enmadu house. Alright, this is basically what I wanted. I thought that's what this chapter was going to be. Chapter 44, Raging Inferno at Holiday Castle. Who would have predicted this matchup? The most anticipated showdown finally begins. Let me drink some water real quick. I'm gonna drown myself drinking that water. As a Heavenly Commander, Siryu, the head of the Heavenly Commander House, and the successor to the Exorcist Union's exclusive hospital, he has continuously walked the path of an elite since birth, Mitosaka Kankuro. And facing him, in addition to receiving the title of Twin Star Exorcist by an oracle, he came to Tsuchimikado Island just 2 months ago and is a super duper rookie head in Madu Rokuro-sama. Will he or will he not finally unveil his true colors on this enormous stage? Now then, the afternoon men's division round 6. Mitosaki Kankuro versus Madu Rokuro will begin. A showdown against a lofty opponent as the entire island watches on. Alright, I need to see, basically, by the end of this fight, I need to see Kankuro have a sort of like, so this is why I fight, or this was my drive, that, this nigga had earlier in the read-along. Look at, like, everybody's faces. Look. Even she, like, look at her, like, I don't know, like nervous with it. Okay. What the hell is that? Oh, that's, what's her name, I think that's Saya-chan. Oh my. I didn't think I'd see you again under such circumstances. That was the last time we met? To think that you'd establish your own house. The truth is, I was thinking it would have been interesting if you came to the Mitosaka house. That makes me happy in its own way. How about it? Won't you have a wager with me? A wager? If I win this match, I'll have you join as an affiliate under the Mitosaka house. How does that sound? Whoa. What is this? It seems Mitosaka Kankuro has suggested a wager. Have you join as an affiliate under the Mitosaka house? Interesting. The wager being join the Mitosaka house if you lose? How will Madu Rokuro-sama respond? Then if I win, all the Mitosaka members will join the Madu house. What? Don't get carried away. Think before you speak. There's no way you could beat Kankuro-sama. The Mitosaka house is greatly disgruntled in response to this statement. They got some thick right here. Look at her bangs. Is that a weight? Anyway. Such a big mouth. Not mincing any words. How will Mitosaki Kankuro respond to this? This nigga's laughing. I'm afraid that would be impossible. The Mitosaka house is one that has been in existence since Tsuchimikado Island was first established. As nothing more than its head, I don't have the authority to move all its members. Besides, well, I get just you if I win. You would get an entire house if you win. Isn't that a bit much? Of course, that's a given, but Mitosaka Kankuro responds in an adult-like manner. So, if you win, I alone will join the Madu house. Well, that's interesting. Outrageous. Such reckless terms. The head of a heavenly commander house of proper lineage entering a house with no merits. This is unheard of. Yeah, so there's no way Kankuro-sama is going to lose. Hehehe, are you sure? As a man, you can't go back on your word. That goes for you as well. The stormy, inevitable round 6 will begin. Dragon Scale Exposure Charm. Blue Flash Dragon's Clarity. I'm not gonna lie, I like the gauntlets, but I don't actually like the dragon antenna horn shit right here. I don't really vibe with that, if I'm being completely honest. I will not hold back or go easy on you. Is that alright? I know about his abilities because I heard from Ryugo and the others. Okay. His arms grow out like dragons. W fight. I'm finna see what Rokuro about now. This what is it called? His Shikigami shit better be fire, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Wait. This nigga wanted his autograph. He said his arms grow out like dragons. Like dragons. Void-rending mystic bullets. Damn. He smacked up a whole bunch of rock and rubble, hit a void-rending mystic bullet, and sent all of them bitches flying. Oh, whoa. That's Imaru-kun's real Reku Madon. Before. I forgot he had a trash display. Wait, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think there's even more than I'm counting. I really should be counting the lines. I'll just say like 20. Like 15, 20. Again, these are his members. Right here, okay. It's a fearsome barrage. Even for a heavenly commander, they would have to focus on defense against Banter of the Azure Sky Dragon. Is he about to catch all these? Oh, no, this nigga's retaliating mid-barrage. That's crazy. Or not. Forget dodging the barrage. He heads straight for it. He's this fast without Hiten Kyaku? His thrusts are faster than bullets. Should I just stand here? This isn't the time to be impressed. This nigga said so cool before that. Okay, please prepare to be put at ease. Why he got his arm like this? Oh, hell no. Spinning Dance of the Heavenly Dragon. My nigga hit his Beyblade shit like he, El Drago. Even if you have Daihu Guru on, if that hits you directly, it's going to split you in two. That's unfortunate. Oh, where's Maru Rokuro-sama? That was close. This nigga grabbed onto the freaking scale. I feel sick. Such a mischievous boy. Free will of the rising frost dragon. Okay. Sent out his arms parallel, like on his Snake Man shit. This is just... I don't really vibe with him like that, I'm not gonna lie to you. The Snake Man move, I'm not impressed. No, it don't move me for real. And Madarokuro-sama makes an emergency escape from the stage. I like how most of the fights have been on the stage though, like, why are we not using all this space? Okay, he dropped down, the bitch is chasing him though. I don't know how long his arms stretch out, but they have to have a limit. I'll watch for the moment he stretches them to the limit and attack when he's defenseless. Come on. Limit, not yet. Limit. Do you not have one? Where's the limit? The limit is generally 200 to 300 meters. Wow. Eh? Pull up on his ass. Kick. Including you, everyone is apt to forget that while my arms are stretching out, I myself am moving as well. Okay. Damn. Flung his arms and hit him in the stomach. Everyone thinks the same thing and gets defeated the same way. That's kind of reasonable. There's an overwhelming difference in strength after all. Will this round end in an overwhelming victory for the Heavenly Commander as well? Hey, boy. It's a problem for me if you underestimate me. Oh. Whoa, what's up with the art style change up, bro? What's up with the art style change up? I've never seen him draw this serious before. Look at this. He said it's a problem for me if you underestimate me. Eh? I'm here fighting while exposing my abilities. Don't tell me you're going to let this end while you're holding back. What does he mean by that? Mitosaka Kankuro. who seems to be putting on the pressure, is pointing out that Imaru Rokuro-sama is not being serious. What, really? He's probably just overestimating him. I'm not trying to hold back. Well, there's also the fact that I wanted to know how strong you are, though. Okay? You know my trump card. Its enchanted power consumption is no joke because of that. Well, because of that, I have to fight my opponent with the appropriate allotment of power. If I go 100% without thinking, I won't last 10 minutes. He puts his wrist in the ink. That's funny. So according to your diagnosis, what percentage of your power is appropriate against me? Probably 50%? Oh, this nigga's hoeing. This nigga's hoeing. I think about half my power is just about even with you as you are right now. So, the fuck is this? Here I go, 100%. So basically, he let himself get mixed and maxed up to determine how much of his power he needs. What character has done that before? Who do I know that has done that? I don't have anybody in mind immediately, but this concept is not new to me. What's going on here? While saying 50% of his power is enough, he's announced that he'll be going all out? And he's removed the sleeves of his Karaginu for some reason. Both of them or just one? His equipment is different than usual. Gauntlets? Oh, is that what that is? Interesting. That's his secret weapon. Is that your trump card? This is just equipment for my enchanted gear. Okay. I had, oh, that's what that was in the box. Okay. I had the weapon shop owner make it for me from the rubble of the Audishino house. Oh, okay. Yo, if there's one thing I like about Rokuro, he know how to repurpose. I think it's so fire. My nigga cleaned up his wife's old crib, took the rubble and dust and grime, repurposed it into some fire ass gauntlets. I kind of vibe with that heavy. He's going to do it. He's going to use that. Here I go. First use in battle. Use of Shikigami, step 1. The creation of the Shikigami. Okay. Let me reread this back. He said, this is just equipment for my enchanted gear. I had the weapon shop owner make it for me from the rubble of the Audishino house. Okay. Use of Shikigami, step 1. The creation of the Shikigami. The most important thing to producing a Shikigami is, quite frankly, the power of imagination. Alright, so if I'm creating a Shikigami, I'm probably going to have 2 panthers. One's going to be all black, the other one's going to be all white. That's option 1. Option 2, an all black horse. Option 3, I'll probably do a dragon. But I'd model it after Cloud Jumper from How to Train Your Dragon. Also all black. Option 4, I'll probably do something related to like the Ninja Turtles. I could probably have like four instead of like Ninja Turtles, they'd be like Samurai Turtles. It seems accurate. Are Shikigami only... Hold on. Are Shikigami only animals? Can they only be animals? If so, I think that turtle samurai thing would be kind of cool. Option 5? That's a good question. Alright, I guess we're gonna just do the 4 options. Okay, reverse it. What would the abilities of my panthers be? I'm probably going steal it from like Cloak and Dagger. So one would allow me to teleport, and the other one could probably create like various light-based weaponry. I think I'm okay with that concept, actually. That'd be kind of fire. The horse, if he's gonna do what I think he's gonna do, I feel like some sort of like speed support amp would be kind of cool, you know? And then like a dragon. It's a dragon. I don't need to explain that one. And then like the Ninja Turtles or the Samurai Turtles. Those would be like kind of like how you use golems, but like we would be fighting in conjunction with one another. I think that'd be the vibe I'd be going with right there. The form is a given, but also what do you seek from your Shikigami? Is it a reassuring ally you can fight with, or a family member who can provide you with comfort? Imagination, huh? It's no use, Artisu-sama. I doubt this guy has the ability to imagine anything. Just hating for no reason. I bet he hardly has any artistic sense. Don't be rude, you're going to distract me. There's no need to think too hard about it. As common examples, there's the pattern of making yourself into a Shikigami, see? And you can imagine animals and insects too, right? Right? Also, there's the vision. One that's burned into your mind that you can't detach yourself from. A vision? Like objects or pictures. Interesting. That's very interesting. If you're connected to your memories, it's easy to imagine these things, right? Oh, you know what? Instead of the dragon, I'd go with an orca. Ooh. That's kind of hitting. Or I could do a dragon that's like almost like modeled after an orca in a way. That also kind of fits. I'm vibing with that. In that sense, all the times involving Benio had a strong impact on you. This is about to be the craziest shit I've ever seen, right? Hey, what is that? Oh my gosh, please don't tell me it's what I think it is. Oh, he's finna piss me off. He finna piss me off. Before I keep going. Okay, wait. Were you orca? That's kind of hard. You see what I mean? Okay, wait. There's the vision. One that's burned into your mind that you can't detach yourself from. Like objects or pictures. If they're connected to your memories, it's easy to imagine these things, right? Okay, what's an object or image from my mind and memory that I could use to help create a fire-ass Shikigami? All I'm imagining is sword, so that's not very helpful. Not gonna lie. That's actually all I got. Interesting. Alright, let's see what this niggas do. The hero of justice, Ohagi Man. Ohagi Man? Come. Look at the look at this nigga on the look at this nigga on the charm, bro. That's so funny. I like the I think that's the family crest on there too. Flaming Ohagi Man. Okay, he got him on fire though. Look at this nigga, bro. Look at this shit. Oh, I can't do anything but laugh, bro. Gosh. I should have guessed that it was gonna be some bullshit like this, bro. Alright. Let's lock in. The hero of justice, Ohagi Man. Come, flaming Ohagi Man. The fire makes sense. Is that a Shikigami? Was that guy able to use Shikigami? Wait, what did he just say the name was? Eh? Yeah, everybody make the same face. We're all, look. This is me right now. This is me too. This is me as well. What in the world is he thinking? And Madarokuro has summoned a Shikigami, which looked to be completely unreliable. Fighting with Shikigami is mainly divided into two methods. One is simply having them fight with you as support, but for this you need a Shikigami with enough of an established ego like Kinako. Oh, this is fire, hold up. Plus, you'd never have enough time to train for coordination and such. And the second, let's go. Rika, Kokufu, Advancing Thunder Flower Hunt, Black Phosphorus Maple Fang. This nigga in these names, bro, he stays cooking. Oh my gosh. Black Phosphorus Maple Fang? Bro, what? What? I never heard some shit so clean. I'm finna have to rewatch my own streams back and look at all the names and just steal them. I'm straight thieving, cause this is fire. Okay, so the Shikigami went into the little blades and became fire ass, clean ass swords, especially this one. Especially this one. Especially this one. Okay. Wait. Okay, so the first method would be active fighting, right? The second would be essentially equipment. Where have I seen this before? Where else have I seen this? Who else did this? What other anime have I seen this? I don't think it was JJK. Was it a Power Ranger series? I've seen this before. I just don't know where. Like, this concept, I just don't know where I've seen it. Oh, this is the other method of fighting, Shikigami gear. This is the same principle as the highest level of enchanted gear which the heavenly commanders use. Of course, the stronger your Shikigami, the more difficult it is to handle. But if you are able to properly control its power, you can become even stronger than when you fight with your impurity arm. Oh shit. Shaman King. There it is. Shout out my nigga Shinigami for that one. W reminding me. I was wondering where I've seen this before. I tried to rewatch the that newer version of Shaman King. I don't really like it like that, bro. I don't vibe with it like that. Give me the old Shaman King any day. Also, you said, I told you Twin Star has good art and some cool abilities. I mean, the abilities are like okay. Like I'm not like really overglazing how they're using the abilities, but the names, the way they're named is a lot better than what they actually do. I'm not gonna lie, like, well, some of them, not every name was cool. But what, like, let me scroll up. Where was it at? Nah, that was fire. What was the other one? It's the spinning one. Yeah, this one's not like anything crazy. This one's fire though. This one, Free Will of the Rising Frost Dragon. That shit's clean as hell. Is that it? Blue Flash Dragon's Clarity. That's fire. But like the fact that his arm stretch isn't anything crazy. I like where's he at? I like where he at? Is he here? Did I miss him? I thought he was shown in this scene earlier. Maybe I missed it. Where is he at? Let me scroll down real quick. I like not that one. That's too far. Right. I like his ability more than I like the other dudes. I'm waiting to see what he can do though. But I like his ability more than Stretchy Arms Dragon Boy, if I'm being honest with you. It's just a clip show. I think I watched like there was like an episode later that was doing like the backstory with that weird ass cat Shinigami. Whatever that was about. But like I didn't even finish it, bro. Didn't finish it. I don't even think I could I'm not even sure how many episodes I got into at the start of it trying to rewatch it. Not cool. It's not a vibe. But like old Shaman King, that shit peak, man. That shit peak. Alright, so Flaming Ohagi Man. Enma Engeki. Flame Demon Blaze Attack. Sure. Okay, we getting bright blazing flames. Twin Buster Flame Barrage. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. Ohagi. Wait, why he got like partial parts on his face too though? Okay. Um. Okay. I like that he uses gauntlets as a whole, though, like his master. I like that. Wait, where was that? He said you can become even stronger than when you fight with your impurity arm. Okay, that's fire. Bro took his little affinity for fire, mixed it with Ohagi man, and said, "All right, fusion, like his polymerization, put it on his gauntlets." And then that's why he said earlier, where was it at? He said, "These are just equipment for my enchanted gear." Okay, now the pieces are all coming together. I wonder how much stronger he is than the version of him that has one arm. I also like that he has two arms in this one instead of just one arm. Also, what would 50% look like? Would it like look less like this, or like would it only be one arm, or like what is that? Anyway, Twin Buster Flamebird. I said Flame Barrage. Flamebird. Fl or Flamberge, I should say. Flamberge. That guy. What's with this level of enchanted power? This is bad. Nigga, this was your idea. Him. I like his ability though. This is an order to all the barrier technician chanters of the Uji house deployed on the Dices. Transition to anti-risk level, oh wait, anti-risk S level barriers. All those on break move duty, wait, from duty, wait, all those on break from duty move to casting the barrier too. Kango-sama, what's going on? These are going to be, wait, they're going to be casualties in the audience with the current level barrier. This nigga just ore farming. I call the spirits of the 5 golden leaves to become the axis of the house. May luck and fortune bring profit unto the house of Enma and spread throughout. Kanjin's location be made clear. I pray for houses of others to remain with the house of Enma. O divine will, may we reach perfection. Well, if I heard a chant in this series, this is definitely one of them ones. Hojin is a god which constantly changes locations, and the direction of his current location is considered unlucky. That sucks. I'm telling you to cast a barrier as if Uno Miya Tenma was fighting. Well, damn. Mito Saka Kankuro, let's do this. Ready. Star damned. Oh, it says ready on the thing. Are you serious? What the hell? Go. This nigga this reminds me of like Kamen Rider and like what is it called? Super Sentai so much. This specifically this right here. In this part 2. Ready? Go. And he fucking charges at him. Look at this. Look at this. With fearsome force, they've both gone off the stage. Damn. These niggas, damn. It's a whole lot going on, bro. It rages. A dragon of flames dancing in wildly. Oh, dances in wildly. Where to start at? That them? Shit. Hardite Castle is being dyed in crimson. Oh man, they really fumbled the bag by not animating this. If my Seki Shujin uses the outside air to become a jet engine, his uses actual flames as propulsion to become a rocket engine. Good comparison. Hit him with a shocked expression because he finna hit him with a left. Punch. I mean, if I ever seen a clear punch, it was this one. Look at this shit. Is he standing on this? I think he is. He's standing on this? Kankuro-sama. There's more. Okay. Damn. What the numbers mean? Is that how long it lasts? It says 4 right here. Now it says 3 right here. The mysteries of this world quickly bind the haze. The 5 eldest sons from all corners of the world pierce the 9 tags with haste. Arrive in Gento and reach Taichi Shinkun. Reach him quickly. Dispel. Go, Enmaru. You got it. Oh shit. This panel's so crazy, I gotta look at it upside down to really comprehend. Oh my gosh. Gold Smash Incendio? Sure. This nigga just hit him with 2 key blasts. I'm pretty sure the regular Gold Smash was like compressed pressure, but like this should also be like flames, should it not be? Especially because of the surrounding effects. Sure. Critical hit. I guess in Madarokuro-sama's flame attack, Mitosaki Kankuro-sama. It's extremely difficult for me to say this, but he has no way of fighting back. I'll chase after the 2 who have fallen onto the fighting arena with the drone Shikigami. The fighters, Mitosaka, Kankuro-sama, what happened to him? This nigga knocked out? No, he's not knocked out. This was, without a doubt, very effective. One of the Heavenly Commanders is soundly cornered. Do you understand the reason behind why I fought at 100%? In order to participate in the fight against Yuto, I need to have everyone acknowledge my strength in this competition. Yeah, flex on these niggas. But even if I defeat you like this, everyone will think that if you used your mystic gear, you would have won. That's a problem for me. In the beginning, you said you wouldn't hold back or go easy on me, but that was a lie, right? I heard from your friend that you still have an amazing skill that rivals a mystic gear. Oh shit. Okay, you better flex. You better do some cool shit, bro, because the stretchy dragon arms is not doing it for me, bro. Got hit with a successful final flash. Vegeta ought to take notes. The reason I said I was even with you at 50% of my strength was because you're fighting at less than half your strength right now. Oh, okay. I'm fighting at 100%, so won't you fight with 100% of whatever strength you have right now? Won't you show me your true power? With that thing you're hiding under your mask? This nigga mouth probably look crazy, huh? Dr. Kanchan. Just what did Rokuro hear about Kankuro's past? This nigga mouth finna be something dangerous and devious, watch. Why are these niggas here? Who is he? Is he real? Anyway, let me go back a little real quick. If you used your mystic gear, you would have won. You said you wouldn't hold back or go easy on me, but that was a lie. I heard from your friend that you still have an amazing skill that rivals your mystic gear. That rivals a mystic gear, I should say. The reason I said I was even with you at 50% of my strength was because you're fighting at less than half of your strength right now. So we could just say it's like 25%. Let's just say he's at 25% right now, right? So 50% Rokuro is equal to 25% Kankuro, right? Does that seem fair? Does that seem about fair, right? Less than half, but we can't be vague, so it could be 45, but that seems too close to half. 33 is also not a bad guesstimate. If I'm being honest with you, you could do 33, you could do 25. I think those are good numbers. Anywhere from that seems fair. All right, let's go see what this nigga's mouth is about. Pause, but seriously though, why is he wearing a mask? Chapter 45, welcome back, Dr. Kanchan. This is a clean cover. This is a clean, bro. His gauntlets are actually pretty fire. Why they got her right sitting here like that, bro? I gotta chill. Who are these niggas? Who is this nigga? This is a crazy visual. A character select screen? This is actually clean as hell. If I would have knew about this before, I probably would have used this for the stream. This is actually so far. Should I save this? Ultimate on Myoji fight. On Myoji fight? I'm not gonna lie, I thought this mask was just an aesthetic, so let's see what it's really about. Let me save this. I'm not gonna lie. Save image. Let's put it in downloads for now. I'll just do Twin Star fight select screen. All right, now let me look at that back to see how clear it looked. I don't need these. Those can get deleted. That look clean. That look kind of clean. That look kind of clean. That's looking kind of clean. All right, let's see what's going on. So maybe I'll take a page from Rokuro's book, turn my Panthers into gauntlets. Or, you know what? I could have a different fighting style depending on which Panther I summon. I'm thinking with the light one, we can use a katana. With the black one, and shadow related one, and teleporter related one, we can have a gauntlet type vibes going on. All right, let's keep going. Won't you show me your true strength, Dr. Kanchan? How do you know that name? Fuck are they? Can go. This nigga's so clean in this panel. I don't know what Kengo filled your head with, but this is disrespectful. That doesn't concern our fight, our current fight now, does it? Damn! Oh my gosh, look at the blitz. He is holding back, but still, look at the blitz. This nigga clean right now. This nigga Rokuro got plus 10,000 aura points right now. He said, ugh, at this rate, you're going to lose. But it's fine, right? The Heavenly Commanders are protected by the rules. Even if you lose, people will think it couldn't be helped because you weren't able to use your mystic gear, right? Go for it. Wait, I'ma never watch the anime. Crunchyroll showed me the thumbnail of episode 1 just now, and they looking atrophied as hell. Yeah, it's a waste, bro. I don't remember where, like at what point the anime diverges, but it's just so bad, like so bad, bro. Cause like just know that they never go to the island, bro. Like they never go here. Like the anime never brings them here. And then like there's a plot that has they call them dragon holes, dragon spouts, whatever them shits were called. That plot, if it does exist in a manga, it probably happens later, but that shit, when they do it in the anime, is nothing, like doesn't correlate to anything that's happening in the manga right now. None of it. The one thing I know from the anime that stayed consistent was the fact that my Mayura gets the claws and Sagan still loses his arm. Like that still happens, but he said they don't. Nah, G, like them being on the island, I didn't even know this was a thing. So like I don't even think the island is mentioned in the anime. Like I don't think it's ever mentioned. So when we first started, the fact that like the island, like I think when Shinigami mentioned the island, like in one of the past streams, I had no idea what he was talking about because this doesn't exist. Like I genuinely don't think there's a mention of the island. What else? That lady that's gonna be Mayura-sama's master in the fucking emoticon Fox nigga. Was it Tanaka? Whatever that nigga's name is. We see them way earlier. Like we see them way earlier in anime. But like there's really no real reason for them to be there. Like I'm not gonna lie, there's like no real reason for them to be there. I think it's like sometime after they fight Yuto too. Yuto? Yeah, I think it's sometime after that too. Just never watch it. If you want to watch it to like make fun of it, there's that, you could do that, but like there's no point because it's not the same at all up until like a certain point. Oh, like one thing that happens in the anime, they get like a kid. Oh, there's also like no age up time skip. I don't think like they never like age up 2 years from what I remember. I think they stay the same the whole time. There's also the fact that they had a kid, like a mystical tree kid that like ends up dying later. It's a whole thing. This shit was ass. This shit's garbage. I'm not gonna lie. That shit is trash. Anyway, let's get back to Peak though. At this rate, you're going to lose, but it's fine, right? The Heavenly Commanders are protected by the rules. Even if you lose, people will think it couldn't be helped because you weren't able to use your mystic gear, right? I like the way he's talking to him right now. Go for it. Rock this shit. Like, oh yeah, that's his hair right there. Rock this shit. If you don't get serious, it really is going to end like this. Mitosaka Kankuro. And Maru Rokuro-sama continues his attacks. Looking good. Go, imp. Finish him off, and Maru. Look at this nigga. What's with that state? Oh, he never saw him. He never expected him to go crazy like this. He almost like disgusted a little bit. Hold on. What's with that state? Okay. For generations, the Mitosaka house has inherited an ability called Ryu no Hu. The N means to swallow. Okay. Sure. Those who are bestowed with Ryu no Hu are revered as the head of the Mitosaka house with absolutely no exceptions. In all reality, its powers are comparable to the Heavenly Commanders. Oh, it translates to Dragon's Consumption. Even that's fire. Even that's fire. It's also known as Impurity Eater. Whoa. Let's keep going. That's kind of a scary name. Anyway, so I just have to make him use that Impurity Eater, right? Yeah, but it won't be that simple. Mitosaka Kankuro has a reason for not being able to use that. A reason? I already told you, didn't I? You and him are alike. His mask is there to seal the Impurity Eater. Oh, okay. So that's why he wears the mask. But does his mouth look different though? Or he got a regular mouth? It all happened about 7 years ago. Okay, we get backstory? It's about to be crazy as hell. I like his face right here. This detail, like the way he drew him right here is crazy. Man, this transition would be so fire. Anyway. 7 years ago. Nigga said that man is a munch. Crazy. Once in the Mitosaka hospital where he worked, there was the Sahanasaki class. It was both a hospital room and a classroom where they gathered kids who were born ill or handicapped. He was looking after the kids there. Dr. Kanchan, good morning. Oh, that's what the kids called him. This nigga, hold up. This nigga asshole for telling him that name, knowing the kids called him that. This nigga asshole for that. I see why he spazzed out right here. Wait. I see why he spazzed out right here. Very good reason for him to be spazzing. Let's keep going though. Yes, good morning. If they had normal illnesses, it would have been best to leave them to a hospital on the mainland, but all the kids of Sahanasaki, they had weak bodies from the burden of enchanted power training, fell ill from contamination from Magano's miasma, or inherited a curse handed down from their ancestors. All of them. Weak bodies from the burden of enchanted power training, ill from contamination from Magano's miasma, which is way more intense than the mainland miasma, or inherited a curse handed down from their ancestors. That fucking blows. So there was no choice but to treat them on the island. Sahanasaki's class goal was to continue treating the children while giving them exorcist lessons. So when they were cured of their illness, they would be able to live as exorcists on the island at any given time. A little more, just a little bit more. You don't have to rush it. Yes, slowly. Go! Oh, they were walking. That's actually kind of adorable. That was amazing. Kotoko-chan. I feel bad for the young master. Are you talking about Dr. Kanchan? Or are they talking about Dr. Kanchan? There's nothing that can be done, even if he looks after children like that. Kankuro-sama is too good-natured. It would be much better for the Mitosakas if he spent more time on his own training, wouldn't it? Kankuro-sama? Huh? Isn't that Kotoko-chan? What the hell? Where are you going, Kotoko? Is that so? The nurses said that. You should just forget about us, Dr. Kanchan. Such strange things to say. Both the nurses and you, Kotoko-chan. For me, being an exorcist and being a doctor, to you, all is the same. Even if all the impurities are exorcised, that doesn't mean scared hearts will heal. In the same sense, even if all your illnesses are cured, that doesn't mean my work is done. Impurities exist here. Sadness, loneliness, hardship, suffering. Exorcising such impurities from the heart is my job as an exorcist and as a doctor, Kotoko-chan. Do you not want me as your doctor? Dr. Kanchan. Damn, she done fell out the damn wheelchair. I believe those kids were very happy, having been touched by Mitosaka Kankuro's kindness, his warmth. But that piece of shit known as tragedy, it knows that more so than nurturing something than building it up, it's easier to destroy it. Okay, well, what the fuck happened here? Okay, so they went up to the gate. Now, here we are. Oh, wow, this looks strong. You guys, what are all of you doing here? Observing society? Huh? I didn't hear about this. Don't worry, Ken-chan. Oh, that's Kengo, okay. Don't worry, Ken-chan. We won't get in the way of your work. That's right, Ken-chan. Don't be such a stiff, Ken-chan. You guys are making a fool of me, aren't you? It's so huge. Everyone goes to Magano from here? You've been to Magano before, too, right, Dr. Kanchan? I want to hurry up and become an adult and help you out, Dr. Kanchan. Hey, Dr. Kanchan, what's that? Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. The phenomenon is called an occupation. Sure. The fact that he brought them there and the fucking sky broke, crazy. For security measures against Magano, we of the Uji house cast a barrier. Arata-san's Inanaki house monitors the activities of the impurities within Magano, and if there are any unusual changes, the Amawaka house goes out to investigate firsthand as our scouts. Okay, I like the way the houses work together like that. Then headquarters determines the risk level and announces missions to each house. Okay. So he's the barrier squad, they're the monitor squad, and they're the scout squad. Got you, got you. Shout out my niggas at the Amawaka house. All my niggas love the Amawakas. But very rarely, without being detected, there are times when an impurity appears in reality. Oh my gosh. Occupation. It comes from our word to occupy. On the mainland, it's called encroachment, and it occurs in unlucky directions. Oh, that's unfortunate. In other words, it means that Tsuchimikado Island itself had become a direction for the worst possible situation in Japan in the whole world. Damn. Look at the way this nigga is breaking through the sky. An occupation. It's an occupation. Oh my goodness, that nigga is dead. Contact headquarters right now. Kanchan, you guys run away as quickly as possible. This thing's a Shinja. It's a risk. Wait, risk A. No, risk AAA. Of course, we've practiced for such situations, but at the earliest, it'll be 5 minutes for reinforcements. Can we hold out? We have no choice but to hold it back right here and now. This nigga is terrifying. This nigga look like the Lich. That's what he reminds me of. He looked like the Lich from Adventure Time. Inverting the colors makes this so much scarier. Within the 1,000 years of fighting, occupations have occurred 5 times. 3 out of those 5, the records state that they were able to deal with the impurity right away, but the other 2, the island's pillar was attacked, and over 70% of the island's population became casualties. Damn! It said that the casualties were almost catastrophic. Yeah, that's really how you do it. This nigga probably became a bossera, huh? I have no intentions of ignoring our shortcomings, but we were somehow able to exercise the impurity with our limited forces. The condition that was thrust upon me, Tosaka Conquerdo, to do that was too cruel. Protect the island or the children's lives. Damn. I'm going to kill them, so don't hurt me. Look, if you hurt me, I'll kill all these. Well, that's unfortunate. Please fight me, Tosaka-sama. If we don't exercise that impurity here and now, a grave. Oh, and she just died right out. That's so unfortunate. Why not? Everyone dies eventually, right? It's okay to die right now, right? Okay. That was my nigga Kengo trying to protect him. Look, he literally is gonna attack him. My nigga Kendo pulled up. Back, toe up. Oh, that's why he has that scar on his back. Okay. Ken. Fight. Kanchan. Plead. Sin. Punishment. Oh, the nigga opened his mouth. Okay. Thought my nigga was gonna die in his arms, so he opened his mouth. And all them boys and girls and this fucking demon got ate up, huh? So he saved the island from a crisis in exchange for the lives of his beloved students. That's so unfortunate. Since that day, Mitosaka Kankido sealed the powers of the Impurity Eater. For him, the powers of the Chosen is nothing but a curse which symbolizes his abominable memory and the weakness in himself. Wow. How did he get all of these kids, by the way? Like, he was just like, I think I want to take the smallest entities here and grab them. Like, this is such a specific situation that he found himself in and chose to enact. I don't understand. This nigga look crazy. Okay, well, it didn't become a boss, right? Because he ate this nigga. For the 7 years afterwards, Mitosaka Kankido has been fighting in a way to suggest he doesn't care if he dies. It's as if He's a wandering spirit that's searching for a resting place. Do you understand? I tell you this because it's you, Enmaru Rokuro. Because it's you who was placed in a similar who was placed in similar circumstances. Because it's you who keeps your will in your heart, even after being placed in the depths of hell. My nigga hit him with the cleanest uppercut. Gosh. Look at this nigga head. It looked like his neck snapped off that one. An unbelievable scene. A strongest rank exorcist, a prideful heavenly commander, is being one-sidedly cornered by a mainlander, and a reserve exorcist of Seiyuin at that. Don't lose, director. He's much stronger than when he fought me on the mainland. Standing up against him requires a mystic gear. But, hey, how do you really feel about killing your students with your own two hands? Honestly, isn't it that you thought they were annoying? Oh, this nigga's rage baiting. He's rage baiting. He said, honestly, isn't it that you thought they were annoying? That if you weren't involved with those kids, you wouldn't have been traumatized. What are you saying? They couldn't even protect themselves, and they dragged you down until the very end. Those kids who were weak until the moment they died. Deep down in your heart, you believe that they're irritating, don't you? If not, even without something that mask. Be careful with your words, boy. Good response. Oh, he stabbed him. Stab my nigga. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm so weak. I'm sorry I'm so useless. I'm sorry I couldn't save a single person. What are you saying? Okay, my nigga getting memories transferred? Hello? I see. So you're leaving. It's going to be lonely. What about the twerp? He's been holed up in his room this whole time. There's no choice but to let time resolve this particular matter. Sagan, you shouldn't blame yourself too much either. Yuto was too special of a case. I'm not cut out to be an instructor. I shouldn't have gotten involved from the beginning. I couldn't see through a single thing. I couldn't protect a single thing. Jisan, tell the twerp when he wakes up. Rokuro, you're up? What's wrong, Rokuro? Do your wounds hurt? Tell the twerp when he wakes up that I'm sorry. Damn, he got them dingin' rope eyes again. No, Sagan, it was my fault. That Kimyo phenomena that was showcased once and never again, literally. It's because I'm weak. I'm sorry. That you look so heartbroken. You and I are nothing alike. I'm the same as the kids who died. But even though I'm alive, since the Sanasaki kids died, they can't repay you or atone for their sins against you anymore. Why? What sins do those children have to atone for? What the Impurity Eater ended up eating that day was the Dr. Kanchan that everyone loved. What makes the children of Sanasaki the happiest, what they enjoy, what they pray for, is that the strong and cool Dr. Kanchan keeps getting rid of impurities from here on out, to help a lot of people and to always be the person they all looked up to. Okay? Nigga eating. Shout out Rokash Rampersad. Dr. Kanchan, I love you. Is it okay if I ask you just one thing? You, the friends you killed with your own two hands during the Hinatsuki tragedy, do you not think that they resent you? Of course I do. In the past, I'm sorry, forgive me, don't resent me. That's what I kept thinking. But now, it's fine if they resent me. I want them to keep resenting me. I'll fight and fight and fight for the part of everyone I killed too. And fight for the part of everyone I killed. So when I go to where everyone is someday, I'll be able to ask with just a little bit of pride, I did good, right? I have to. I can't die not having done anything. You sure are admirable. Then, does that mean that until now, I haven't done a single thing for those children? Hey boy, can I have you fight me at 100% one more time? Sure, of course. Thank you. Ugh, his shit sewn? That's kind of scary. He took his mask off. The mask has finally... Mito Saka Kankuro Sama's bare face. Are those stitches? This is a spell made to look like stitches, but they're not actual stitches. Okay. The long night makes Moro seems so distant. Gosh. With the sound of the waves on the rocking boat. Okay. It's strange. Being as afraid as I am now of dying, afraid of losing, is a first. I will win for those children. As you wish, I will use it. Impurity Eater. Okay. Mr. Uji? I'm not reading that chanting bullshit, but look at the shockwaves. Look at the shockwaves. Uh-oh. What's wrong, Mr. Uji? Are you not feeling well? You're late. All have the nature of Buddha. Even demons may find enlightenment. Heaven and hell both the same. All is equal without discrimination. Oh, that's the dragon. This nigga cool as hell. Ryuen no Hugh. Impurity Eater. Oh my goodness. I like how this remind me of in Naruto when like low key it's more so in the games than the anime. But like Naruto will have like just the head of Kurama show up. You know what I mean? Like the chi construct head. He swallowed a freaking rocks. The rocks. No, the space itself was eaten up. Well, shit. This is Impurity Eater. It's a secret of the Mitosaka house, which is the only thing among the Heavenly Commander houses which uses the power of a Shikigami without an enchanted gear. I'm extremely out of practice though, so I can't display as much of its power as you're hoping to see. If you get hit directly, you'll surely be sent to the hospital. You also won't be able to participate in the operation to fight against Yuto. Where have you been all this time? Nice. That's so amazing. So starting now is the real, right, this will be our final clash. This nigga handsome as hell. Put his mask back on. The hus is gonna love him. No more excuses. The full out clash begins. Okay, that's a good chapter right there. Exactly what I wanted it to be. Okay. I don't know why I did that. That was weird. Okay. Who is this lost young boy? Telling him to put the mask back on is outrageous. It's like that scene when Finn told that cow to take the bag off her off her body, and then they told them they told her to put the bag back on. He said, "Yeah, put that bag back on." Right. Hey, there you are. I'm glad I found you. Eh. Okay, let's head back. Everyone's worried. You were looking for me? It's really confusing around here, so even members of the house get lost if they aren't careful. Oh yeah, here. I picked this up on the way here. It's yours, right? Right? Uji Kengo-kun? You know who I am? Oh, you don't remember? We've met a few times at our father's meetings. I... It's okay, don't worry about it. And today will be our first time meeting. I'm Mitosaka Kankuro. Nice to meet you. The truth is, I knew. The Uji house and the Mitosaka house have had close relations for a long time, and they had had many interactions. Among them, there was one boy who was only a year older than me, but he was unbelievably dignified, cool, and remarkably brilliant in my eyes. Look at this nigga flexing, bro. In my eyes, not having the self-awareness or confidence of being the next head of a house, at the time, he felt like a distant existence, which I hesitated to even talk to. For a long time now, he was my aspiration and my goal. So, starting now is the real, right, this is our final clash. This nigga even got dragon lines on his face. You know how the hoes get. You're late. Where have you been all this time? Welcome back, An-chan. Hey, announcer. This match, how much time do we have left? There's less than 3 minutes. Another 2 minutes and 50 seconds. I see. If it holds out, the longest I can fight at full power with my Impurity Eater is 3 minutes. Boy, what about those 2 arms of yours? It's about the same. I did save some strength during the fight, but at full power now, my enchanted powers will probably zero out at 3 minutes. So, before the time is up, and before our enchanted powers are exhausted, one of us has to defeat the other. If we're unable to do so, a draw is what it would come to. Obviously, we're going with the first option. Okay, ready, Star Damned. The battle resumes, and Maruroku-sama makes the first move. Perhaps he's taking precaution against the Impurity Eater. He's using the rocks as measuring sticks. Okay. Oh, there goes the nigga arms. I was waiting for it. Standing right in front of him is definitely dangerous. I'll move around and create a chain. When I got grabbed. Be careless. Oh, being careless brings about downfall, boy. Just because I activated my Impurity Eater, that doesn't mean I'm no longer able to use Seisen Ryugo. Now does it? And then he smacked him into a rock. Smack this nigga into a rock. Find your resolve. This is actually terrifying. Look at this shit, bro. Have to move out the way. Rokuro. Oh my, finally. After a long fight in the water, the two have finally returned to the stage. That was close. I hit the rock and avoided a direct hit, but it's over, boy. Atop this wide stage without any obstacles, your chances of winning are now gone. There's a little over a minute left. Fall back and you face my claws. Approach and you face my fangs. Damn. And the other nigga's supposed to be stronger than him? Shit. With my next move, your chance of victory will be soundly erased. I don't know why it says with. Concede. If your objective is to have everyone acknowledge your strength, you've already accomplished that. Even if you withdraw at this point, no one will call you weak. Will you tell me one thing? It seems you're the third strongest on the island right now, but honestly, if you fought against Sagan as you are right now, who would be stronger? I forgot. Why ask that now? I've never fought against Sagan-san, but with my impurity eater... I've never fought against Sagan-san, but with my impurity eater unsealed, I don't feel I'd lose. I see then. If I beat you, that means I'll surpass Sagan. Such confidence after all that's happened, and Maru Rokuro-sama doesn't intend to back down even a single step. So he was the third strongest because my nigga was nerfing himself for 7 years straight. Got it. Now... there's two niggas above him. I forgot about the emoticon nigga. But since he got fangs and claws now, he's kind of Himothy. Don't get me wrong, my goal isn't to beat you. My goal isn't to have my strength acknowledged. My goal is even further ahead. Okay, I like the stance you're taking. Actually, it's more shocking that you think I'm going to give up after fighting to this point. I didn't mean to look down on you. Don't worry, I won't hold back or go easy on you. Boy, no. And Maru Rokuro-kun, I'm glad I got to fight you. Now here I go. I really don't fuck with the design of these claws. I can't lie. I don't vibe with them. At least this part. Something about this part I don't like. The actual way they look like this isn't that bad. But like the top part is kind of nasty. Ultimate skill. Radiant Dragon King's Ice Fangs. Sure. So my nigga stretched out his arms, clasped them together and formed a fucking drill. Got it. He dove in? That's Shimon. If you're going to come at me without holding anything back, then I just have to respond in kind, don't I? I'll take all the strength I have and smash it into you. He in fact did do that. He got through. He was invited in? Rokuro. Slinky ass claws, they lame as hell. I'm not the only one who think that. The fact that he has an ability that can eat space is actually insane though. Like, that's way crazier than fucking damn Slinky. Literally Slinky arms. Okay, wait. Outside of the space directly before me is Seisen Ryugo's high-speed vortex. And right before me is the all-crushing impurity eater. Outside of the space directly before me is Seisen Ryugo's high-speed vortex. And right before me is the all-crushing impurity eater. It's over, Rokuro-kun. And Mado! After coming to Tsuchimikado Island, I feel like I learned just a little bit of what it means to be strong. Sadness and hardships. Most of the people here live their lives bearing some sort of burden, so you can't have a competition of strength based on how much sadness or how many burdens you bear. True strength is in someone who can relieve their sadness and hardships and fill the hole in your heart and support it. It's someone who has a kindness that gives you the courage to take a step forward. And he's thinking about his wife. So, it's my win. Because Benio gives me the strength to move forward. You gonna punch through fucking eating space, nigga? Well, okay, I guess so. I guess so. I was joking. Both men collide. I literally was joking. They're even. But in Maru Rokuro-sama was blown. Oh wait, what he de-equipped? He released his Shikigami gear and adjusted his falling trajectory. No, didn't I tell you that I smashed everything I have into you? This nigga just headbutt him? He headbutt him, but he protected his head. You see the technique? You see the technique? Goku would never. Goku didn't care. He would just ram straight through niggas like this. Double knockout. The two have exhausted everything they have. They still have strength left to get back. These niggas really both stood up. Both men have gotten up at the same time. They've exhausted their enchanted powers, surpassed their limits, and yet their tenacity for victory stirs their bodies. Oh yeah, get back in your stance, nigga. You clean. Rokuro-kun, this was a fine match. It's your win. This nigga fainted. This nigga actually won. Shout out Rokuro. Shout out main character wins after taking hella losses. It is this time. Let's do this again. Next time I'll beat you with your Mystic Gear. Match set. What an upset. Niggas who bet on him, oh my gosh, they're out of money. Men's division round 6 and Maru Rokuro-sama wins. The match time, my word, they settled the fight with 2 seconds left. This has become one of the fiercest battles in recent years. Are you alright? And Madu, Arimori, hehehe, how was I? Go ahead, you can compliment me. Give my nigga a hug. Just kidding. Just kidding? You're the best. You really are. You're our pride and joy. Ari Kinako? Twin Star Exorcist. You were amazing. Congratulations. You were so cool. Are you really in class 10? This is the shit I would be asking. Congratulations, Twin Star Exorcist. Takuro-sama's going to win for sure next time. W. Glaze. I wonder if I have become a little more like a head of a house. The debt rate increased 90-fold behind this match. Man, oh man, niggas do not got money. Kankuro-sama lost? In the wager? What will happen to the Mitosaka house now? Thanks. I can do the rest by myself. Yes. You are the worst. You're acting like someone in their 50s. A heavenly commander losing to an exorcist from a low-ranking house like that? You're a disgrace to the heavenly commanders. You're right. I've lost face with my house members and the children of Sahanasaki. But I feel extremely refreshed right now. I'm sorry. I did notice. And not just this time after losing the Sahanasaki class in various places in various ways. I know you tried to cheer me up. It's pathetic. In the end, I wasn't even able to get back on my feet on my own. How long are you going to be doing... Oh wait, how long are you going to be down in the dumps? This nigga just put his foot on his face. You're about to hit 30, old man. Told him you too old to be sad like this, nigga. Crazy. That hurt. No one is strong right from the get-go. I told you that back then, right? Ken. Fight, Kanchan. Please. Your sin and punishment. I'll carry the burden with you. Even if you can't do anything on your own, with 2 people, it's surprisingly simple to overcome things, or so I hear. Oh yeah, W best friends right here. So, if you don't change, the hole inside me will remain a void too. Kanchan? Yes, right. You're right. W best friends. The Kinryu house made a whole steal behind this match. Okay, my nigga Shimon. Rokuro did it. That was an unbelievable feat. Watch. I'll also... That's Arima-san and Tenma? It's rare to see them together. What are they talking about? So, how was it? What did you think of his growth? Well, it was rushed. What's important is whether or not he's useful when the time comes. Are they talking about Rokuro? To think he would beat Kankuro, it was unexpected in a good way. They've given us 120% of what we expected in a limited amount of time. The next battle, the Yutokun suppression operation, is without a doubt a critical point. What about the other twin star? Unfortunately, it's better if we don't expect anything from Benyo-kun in the next fight. It can't be helped. Well, it's actually more exciting when you're dealt a bad hand. Anyway, what we can leave behind when we die isn't anything special, really. What is he talking about? Are these niggas planning to die? The tournament has entered the final battles. Round 7. Saragi Shuzan versus Fujino Kawaizumi. With his complete victory, Saragi Shuzan shows us that head affiliates are on another level. This nigga got that Dr. Stein design. I can't get any proper data if you supply me with a weakling. Oh, is that a katana? Oh shit. Oh shit. We got a swaggy fodder. Round 8. Gan Shusuke versus Iwamuro Sanai. Here too, as the head affiliate of the Unomiya house, the strongest house on the island, Gan Shusuke shows us he is in a different class with his victory. All these niggas wield katanas, bro? This nigga clean as hell. I'm gonna have to steal his design. His name long as hell, though. I don't vibe with that. I don't wish to start a war of revenge, but I can't allow Tenma-chama I can't allow Tenma-sama to be dishonored any further. Now, finally, we are left with 2 more rounds in this tournament. He exercises evil impurities with his spirit. He protects his beloved family with his muscles. With spirit and muscles, anything is possible. Exactly. Head of the Iori house and Heavenly Commander Kuchin, Iori Narumi. This nigga better be clean as hell. It seems time has finally come for him to unleash his true powers. The Hadare Castle Games is the only place you can see Inanaki Sensei get serious. Head of the Inanaki house and Heavenly Commander Taiju Inanaki Arata. We've known each other for 40 years. Oh, you niggas is old. But this is our first time fighting at the Hadare Castle Games, isn't it, Arata? Come at me with the intent to kill, even though I'll be the one to win. How naive, Iori. True victory is an undefiled state where no one is harmed or does harm, nor is there a drop of bloodshed. If you lay down your weapons and refrain from fighting, everyone can be victorious. So because my stomach hurts, I will be conceding this. Denied. Now then, round 9 will begin. Fighter waiting room. What was that earlier? What were those two talking about? And look at this creepy ass nigga pulling up behind them. Tatara? That nigga said, "What did you hear?" Oh my gosh. No, no, no. That's so scary. That nigga said, "What did you hear?" Eh? How much did you hear of the conversation? What? Just what are Tatara's intentions? This shit, this shit is actually terrifying. Him say, especially with how he did the text in this. Oh hell no. Oh, he's actually kind of nervous though. He's more nervous than anything. He said, how much did you hear? Let's go to the next chapter. My name is not Bird Maru. All right, he better do some cool shit, bro. How much did you hear of their conversation? What? What do you mean by that? Tatara approaches. What will Shimon do? Oh, he grabbed him by the fucking neck. Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga's face, bro. Oh my gosh. Are you saying they were talking about something that shouldn't have been overheard? What did they mean by critical points? Is that all? Is that all you heard? Then there really isn't a problem. Wait. Tatara. Yo, this is creepy as fuck, bro. Meddling where you shouldn't will change the future. Too much talk is pointless. Oh, hell no. I don't think he spoke in the anime, by the way. Be sure not to get in the way of those two. What do you mean by that? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm shook for my nigga. That's actually terrifying. Mind you, this is how he's standing while saying this. Instead of simply turning around, this nigga decided to fold his fucking back in. Crazy. Alright. Men's division, round 9. The ones who will star in the second to last performance. Are these two influential figures standing before us? It's been 10 years since I fought you. No, 15. 20? Was Seiyu in the last time? The last fight ended with me winning, right? No, a draw? Did I lose? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Gahaha. You've grown senile, haven't you, Iori-san? The last time we fought was when I was squeeing over the first season of Vina. Magical girl Bon Vina. Now that I recall, it was when I sensed a motherly quality from Ichi and wanted to be coddled by her. It was. Nope. These guys weren't influential figures at all. Interesting. Who is Ichi? Oh wait. Nickname for the protagonist. Okay. Got it. Men's division round 9 begin. Kuden Shinza. Alright, my nigga equipped his fat ass hammer. Stormbreaker ass hammer. Slam the ground. Hit the punches. I won't hold back. Hit the hella rock punches that his son was able to emulate. My nigga retreated, jumped off. But you don't have the finesse to hold back to begin with. Here it is, right off the bat. Iori Narumasama's Kuden Shinza. He pours enchanted powers into the ground, bringing soil, sand, stone, concrete, and even the earth itself under his control. Pops, you can do it, Dad. I should have read that separately, but whatever. That old man's amazing as always. He said himself that he was one of the weaker heavenly commanders, but he's still plenty dangerous, right? That's because Kuchin's specialty is more defensive than offensive. Building walls to help defend against the impurity advances, creating forts to be used as bases. Kuchin's abilities are truly displayed in Magano. When there are large-scale battles. Shit. On that point, Arata Oji-san's Tuju, or Taiju, I should say, Taiju also has an ability that is needed in similar situations. Really now. Standing out all on your own. I guess I will counterattack now. Stand up against your own fate, Princess Prism. And he lost me. Look at Look at the freaking charm, bro. That's actually so crazy. Is this a Shikigami? That's a normal girl. Take this. Yumen Osaka Kokoa. You are the chosen warrior of legend. Take Princess Stylium and shout to the heavens. Princess Prism. Extend finale. Sure. Mode transfer. Magical girl. Purdy or Prism. Sure. Prism. Purdy Prism. Purdy Prism. I don't really know why they did that. Anyway. Sure. Sure. So he has like a freaking, what is that anime called? Man, I forgot. The one specifically made for girls. Man. Sailor Moon. There it is. So we got a Sailor Moon type vibe going on right now. Allow me to explain. By taking in the power of light into her body using Prism Psyllium, Yumeno Saka, this nigga name long as shit. Kokoa is able to transform into the legendary magic warrior, magical girl, Proteism. Do you really have to throw a transformation there? That's funny. Bring out your Shikigami already transformed. A fixation? Fixate on the fight. Once Adata Oji-san gets to you like that, it's your loss. Gahahaha. You're the one that's naive. I'm sure you're trying to get me to let my guard down with that cute appearance, but that won't work on me. I don't think he has such intentions. That's just his hobby. We got this magical girl fighting this freaking... I'm not even... Is he made of stone, nigga? Now, it's turned somewhat into a summer kids movie. But aside from appearances, cries of wonder and excitement can be heard throughout the audience at this intense exchange of spells. Just what you'd expect from a Heavenly Commander fight. I'm going to disagree. Adata Oji-san hasn't used his Heavenly Commander powers yet. Seriously? Adata Oji's powers of Tuji are more, how do I put it? It's said to be the plainest of the Heavenly Commander's abilities. Oh my gosh, this nigga's trash. But if you make him use it, you can tell it's dangerous. Even Narumi-san isn't letting up with his attacks. Is that thing made of stone? Iori Narumi-sama repels the magical girl. This is his chance. Give it up, Adata. And she smacked the nigga. This nigga pulled out another Shikigami. This nigga would use that one witch archetype from Yu-Gi-Oh! What is this? A new contender? No, it's a Shikigami. At some point, Inanaki Adata summoned another magical girl style Shikigami. Man. Maybe I'll just make a freaking samurai Shikigami and call it a day. What if my panther Shikigami have like different forms? Would that be fire? Is that doing too much? Might be doing too much. Actually. Anyway. If it isn't Hoodieism's eternal rival, Dark Bloom. Who's that? What are you doing against this weakling? I'm the one who's going to defeat you. You know no one asked for your help. Hehe, but thanks. That one needs this kind of skit. Over Miracle. Star Saber Illusion. Clean hits. Let's finish this. 100 knowledge exposed charm. Gate severance charm. Wait. Tycoon Juko. This is actually kind of terrifying. He enchanted the book? Your river, I enter your shallows with Dol. By my side, I beseech thee. Iori Narumi Majimari Kamu. Torrential grudge restraint. Oh no. Now my nigga got hella gravity. Look at the freaking chin on this thing, bro. Look. Nigga, why his beard all pointy now like that? What happened? Iori Narumi-sama's movements have been sealed, but it didn't look like a spell was directly cast on him. Is that it? Right, that's the Heavenly Commander Taiju's powers. Tycoon Juko is able to enchant allies. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. According to him, it seems when he's in a really good condition, he can cast 4 to 5 enchantments on over 100 people. Okay. Whatever that's supposed to mean. The fact that he can make his allies stronger means he can make them weaker too. Anka Tutu was originally meant for training. It's an enchantment meant to measure the increase in physical and enchanted strength by adding weight to one's body. If I increase the load to the limit, it can even crush the opponent to death. All enchanted gear can become medicine or poison depending on its usage. My Inanaki house has been a lineage that has always pursued the side of support, battle support, enemy searches in Magano, and also operating educational institutes. There are even some who deride us as a house with low battle strength that deals with the odd jobs. But that is how the Inanaki house fights, in order to prevent the death of Exorcists who will open the path to a new age. We accept our own powerlessness, abandon our own lives, and become a foothold. You should understand, Mr. Iori. That's the opinion of one who is strong. Support, prevent deaths? Those are the words of one who has the power to support others. People who are truly weak don't have the leeway to support others. Honey. Okay, we're going 28 years in the past on Kozome Island, one of the hidden villages surrounding the main island of Tsuchimikado. Okay, what did you say? We fight in Magano with our lives on the line, and you want to order us around? These niggas so ugly. No one is ordering you around. I simply told you to be sure to take the trash you toss with you. Your house doesn't even have any enchanted powers worth mentioning. We're fighting for the sake of the island, for the sake of the world. Nigga picked her up by the shirt. They don't even let you go to the Seiyuin or Magano. We're different from all of you who make a meager living with your store. Hey, pick the nigga up by his shirt. Look at how tall he looked. What? Who are you, you freak? Also, why are you not wearing clothes, sir? What? Wait, are you from the Heavenly Commander house? I'm Iori Narumi, the eldest son of the Iori house. It looks like you guys are pretty skilled. Won't you please join me for a mission in Magano? We wouldn't be of any help even if we went. We've actually only been to the first level floors. Niggas is trash. Plus the next head of a Heavenly Commander house is obviously going to receive a high risk mission. Pardon us. Oh, I thought I found some capable talent too. Thank you very much. But what is someone from a Heavenly Commander house doing here? I'm lost. Eh? I went on a long swim while training and lost my way back. I was swimming on the verge of death and I saw this island. I see. Boy, I almost died. Sorry, but do you think you can give me some food? I think I'm going to die of hunger this time. Fat ass laugh he doing. Look at the font though, it's kind of fire. This island's perfect for training. This was originally a quarry. Yep, I like it. I'll come here next time for training. I want to eat your cooking again too, Tamami. Plus, I have to return the clothes. Gosh, I borrowed from your old man. Look at this nigga, bro. You can have it. Okay, so we came to her island to train. Flexing this nigga wood hammer. She watching him. He eating good lunch from her in a nice little bento box. He training with the niggas. He was bullying her. Look, my nigga on the wall. He's scared to hold his mat. Sorry about that. Having you prepare a boat for me. Having you prepare a boat back for me too. I forgot the boat schedule. No, I'm glad I could be of help in your training. You don't have to go out of your way. If I wanted to, I could swim back. Nigga strong as hell. Swimming back in the ocean at night is 100 times more out of the way. Speaking of, you're usually quiet, but you have a strong heart when it really matters, Tamami. That courage I saw when I first met you on this island would bring shame to first-line Exorcists. That's, well, as you can see, I have a small body, right? So I have to have a big spirit at least. I can't make my body any bigger, but if I kept my heart small too, the idea of small and weak would follow me around. Narumi-sama? Okay, my nigga smiled at her. Yep, I knew it. Tamami, you really are Tamami? What the fuck does that mean? What? Did you just say, I want to make Tamami my bride? Old man, please accept our marriage. Had a feeling that's where this was going? You can't. It's the island's customs for distinguished houses to marry amongst each other and give birth to even stronger exorcists. If the blood of our house, with our weak enchanted powers, mixes with yours, it would sully the name of the Iori house. Gahaha, don't worry. The Iori house basically says I can do as I please with it. What? Okay. Even if good bloodlines marry together, you can't raise strong exorcists without love. That's the creed of the Iori house. Or are you not satisfied with me? That's absurd, but Narumi, why are you so... That day, the day I first met you on this island, when I said I washed ashore here while lost, that was a lie. Back then I came to see you, Tamami. What? Because I found the resolve to meet you. I wanted to show you how big and strong I'd become. But you said that day was the first time we met. Meeting on this island in this hidden village, it was. You and I met once before in Masado? Fuck is that? When I was a kid, I was small and I was bad at using my enchanted powers. I was often teased by the other kids in the neighborhood. But one time, hey, stop that. A certain girl saved me. Are you okay? If you think of yourself as being weak, you'll stay weak. If you cry, sadness will follow you. But if you laugh, happiness and fun will follow you. I gotta take my do-rag off, bro. Just squeezing my brain. It's not I want to be stronger. It's not I want to be stronger. Tell yourself I'm strong. If you do, strength will come. Oh, wait. If you do, strength will be sure to come chasing after you. Those words are everything to who I am now. Okay, his future wife basically influenced him when they were kids. Crazy. Since then, all I did was train myself. It's only natural if I'm the next head, but more so than anything, I wanted to see you one more time. I wanted to be able to puff my chest out and tell you I was able to become this strong, all thanks to you. Nigga doing push-ups with a rock on his back, studying hella hard, running with 4 tires. Well, there would be no end if I gave you the little reasons. After seeing you, I felt it again. I fell for you. I love you. So I want to be with you. That's all. Arata. You, Arima, and Sagan too. Nigga big as hell. We're already chosen ones from the moment you were born. Interesting. Just as there's a land of the strong which the weak can never reach, the weak have a thing called tenacity, which you all can understand. Oh, which you all can't understand. Damn, that boy Young Sagan still clean, my nigga. Shit. If you'd lump us all as strong, then aren't you the same, Iori-san? Just the fact that you say you were once weak means you're different now. Maybe that is true, but you yourself have never looked at anything from the point of have never looked at anything from the point of view of the weak, have you? Maybe that is true, but you yourself have never looked at anything from the point of view of the weak. Turned his head. That's Kurinshinza. Why, it's been some time since Iori-san let go of it. So why is it maintaining its state of Kurinshinza? A stone arm? The enchanted power he slammed into the stage in the first half. The spirit of the weak. Okay. So a stone version of himself grabbed it, slammed it into the ground. The spirit of the weak is a massive one. Okay. The stage is Holiday Castle is. Whoa. The stage started moving. Now, I was wondering if this was ever going to come into play. Holiday Castle is a huge mess. Because you're weak, you were able to obtain your current position and strength through days of steady effort and training. Is that it? This nigga really has magical girl Shikigami. It's hilarious, bro. Look at the way he reaching out like that. It's no good. Shikigami are absolutely no match against this. Oh, he destroyed them? With the love of my family, I can be 5 times, even 10 times stronger. Even the central pillar of a family is nothing but a log without the support of the earth. Okay, and he grabbed him. Inanaki Arata-sama is completely helpless. I guess this is the end. Hey, referee, this match is my loss. Huh? Did they both just give up at the same time? And they say the same thing, except one uses or, the other uses watashi. Oh, okay. As you can see, in my current state, I have no more options to take. At this rate, I can only wait for the time to expire. I suppose I can only say, well done. However, what's up, Nara? The truth is, the match was decided the moment Arata cast Anko Tutu on me. The reason why Arata didn't land the finishing blow is because this is a match. If this were a real fight to the death, I likely would have been dead long ago. Enough, don't talk at the same time. Then, men's division round 9 will be a draw. Hey, that's not good. I'd like a clear decision. Then use rock, paper, scissors. Aren't they amazingly stupid? They're too carefree. Yep, look at his wife. Now, at last we have come to the final battle. No matter what happens, this is the very end. Our closers are these two here. Soaring crimson wings, he tears through Magano and brings about a bright light. Heavenly Commander Suzaku, Ikaruga, Shimon. And you don't need many words to describe this person. The strongest, the end. Head of the Unomiya House and Heavenly Commander of Kijin, Unomiya Tenma. These two, who have countlessly rewritten the island's records, common sense, and history, will finally cross blades. Shimon. I'm gonna drink some water real quick. There's a wall I have to climb no matter what. Surpassing him is also very important to me. Good luck. I'm not vibing with how, like, not cold this water is, bro. Don't get all your feathers ruffled in a bunch, Bird Maru. Are you nervous, huh? Oh, ignoring me. Hey, Bird Maru. Don't you have something you want to ask me? What? Eavesdropping isn't something a prodigy should be doing. Now, is it? You noticed? If you're absolutely curious about our conversation, I know. I could tell you if you managed to beat me. What did you say? Now then, the final round, round 10 of the 167th Hadara Castle Games will begin. Tenma? This nigga finna get fucking beat up. Oh, he just punched him in the face. He's surprised he ran at him like that? He actually rocked his shit. No contest, he rocked his shit. Clean hit. Clean hit. Launching a surprise attack without any enchantments was effective. Unomiya Tenma-sama goes down without any warning. I don't know what you or Arima-sama are thinking, but I'll tell you if you manage to beat me, why don't you shove it? I like this energy right now. I'll make you go down on your knees and beg for me to lend you my strength, Tenma. And one more thing, my name isn't Bird Maru. Oh yeah. You look at the extra annoying twinge they added. Stop with the jokes, you little fledgling. A clash of two prodigies. What is this fate? Which binds them together? Alright, next one is the last chapter. King of Solitude. What is happening here? Is this a game? Did these niggas have a game at some point? I almost thought this was somebody else, bro. This is Mayura. A straight rush by Ikaruga Shimon-sama. The unexpected preemptive strike is causing a commotion in the stands. Here I go, Tenma. Heavenly Flight Exposed Charm. Scarlet Plumage. Okay. Using that fat fucking sword shit he got going on. My nigga wielding a sheath katana, you see that? What's wrong, Bird Maru? Can't you use those wings you're so proud of? Oh, yeah, no, I said that, read that right. Speak for yourself. Stop acting so composed and equip an enchantment. Also, my name is not Bird Maru. Okay, my nigga swung, but he still blocked it while his sword is sheathed. Seriously, that guy Tenma, how is he able to fight unarmed against an opponent with an enchantment? Tenma-san has an unusual fighting style, but his past isn't normal either. At the age of 10, he was the youngest head of a house, and also the youngest one to take the seat of a heavenly commander. He's an exception amongst exceptions. Damn. If you look at the records for the games, his opponent in the last tournament was Mitosaka Kankuro-san. The one before that was Uji Kengo-san. Before that was Inanaki Arata-san. Wait. Oh. That's I don't remember who this is. Oh wait, that's the one dude. I don't know why they're not showing him. The previous Suzaku. Wait. Oh, before that was Inanaki Arata-san. The previous Suzaku, Ikaruga Fuji-san. Okay. Iori Narumi-san, he fought all the... Wait, Iori Narumi-san, he fought all the heavenly commanders. The records show that he won all his matches within 5 minutes. Yeah, this nigga ain't take no L's. This nigga fought, what's his name, Daddy. He fought this nigga Daddy. Adoptive father. But you get the idea. Mitosaka Kankuro in 5 minutes? There was one single person who got a draw. It was when Tenma-san first participated in the tournament and he went up against Amawaka Seigen-san. Oh, that's Seigen for you. Wait, hold on a second. The first time he's participated? How old was he back then? It was 6 tournaments ago, so the first tournament he entered was 12 years ago. Tenma-san was 7 years old. This nigga couldn't beat a 7-year-old? Gosh. Who is this kid? Seriously? Fighting Seigen at 7 and ending with a draw? When I was at that age, I just got beaten up to a bloody pulp. No. That has to be a lie. Something's not right here. Seigen fought a 7-year-old and it ended in a draw? Okay. Boys clashing. I'll give you credit for diving in fearlessly, but you're just rushing in blindly, right? Just to clarify, Tenma makes nonsense noises when he attacks. Okay, I was like, what the fuck is this? What the hell is this? So he just making those normal noises niggas make when they fight, but his is more stupid. Sure. Alright, he punched him. My nigga blocked, though. He keeps attacking. He threw a kick. He gonna unsheath this damn katana, bro. A raging combo attack. Oh, and he finished up with the uppercut. I forgot to add that. A raging combo attack. The overwhelming power sends Ikaruga Shimon flying off the stage with no enchantments. Nisama. Oh, but there are no signs of Unomiya Tenma chasing after him. Who's going to go through all that hassle? That's hilarious. What is he doing? The nigga put the katana back on his hip. Here it is. This is why Unomiya Tenma is considered the strongest. He's able to activate spells without charms or incantations. Ikaruga Shimon has risen above the arena with the wind. That figures. This is the true worth of Heavenly Commander Suzaku, Shuzen Zappa, Guten Karaka. Oh wait, that says Karura. That's it. That's the way, Bird Maru. Vermilion Bird, infinite folding screen, descending Garuda. The only thing you roadside pebbles can do is desperately act like you're big boulders. Damn. This is kind of clean. So instead of making a bunch of small blades, he made 4 big ones. Got it. Oh, a new move. Fan of the Wailing Thunderhawk. That's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 feather blades attack Unomiya Tenma all at once. Sekitai Mugen Ryubu has 36 blades, so by limiting their numbers, he increased their size and power as well. What's more, the precision and mobility increased too. Well, I'll sum it all up. Annoying. This nigga just flexed and pushed them all back. It looks like you did grow somewhat, but is this what the katana look like when he do activations and shit? You haven't changed one bit inside. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Too slow. Damn. Did he increase the size of it mid-attack? Cut that nigga in the shoulder. Shimon. Here it is, the enchantment of the strongest heavenly commander, Kijin. Because Uno Mia Tenma doesn't require charms or incantations, allow me to explain instead. The name of the charm is Hajin Genpu. The enchantment of the all-powerful Kijin is Hikaku Jinki. Its overwhelming power has no blind spots. Supreme Blade Exposed Charm. Okay. So my nigga put the Kijin in the katana, turn it into this bullshit, and he could just change the size of it no matter what. And he just wave it around with these two fingers right here, huh? Got my nigga attacking, and he trying to dodge and weave best he can. Okay, this looks bad for Shimon-san. Kikaku Jinki and Shuzen Zappa look like similar enchantments at a quick glance, but the difference in mobility is too great. The flow of execution for Shuzen Zappa is to confirm the enemy and instruct to attack, while Kikaku Jinki doesn't have a transition in between. Interesting. So enemy confirmation, so identifying the target, sending out the attack, and actually landing the successful hit. Whereas he looks and it basically just happens. There's no like middle. It goes from this to this instead of going, I see you, launch my attack, all right, we hit you. He just goes, I see you, die. And die. Which is kind of interesting because of the way he's using it. Like, he literally activated it and then he changed its size to almost compensate for the distance instead of just launching the attack. Basically. But he's like swinging it still. Like, you know? The moment he gives instructions to attack, Hikaku Jinki's blade is already there. Interesting. The moment he gives instructions to attack, Hikaku Jinki's blade is already there. Okay, my nigga on his knees. Suzaku falls with a chain of attacks from the all-powerful Kijin. Ikaruga Shimon-sama has instantaneously been pushed into a corner. Get off your high horse, Bird Maru. It doesn't matter how hard an extra tries to act cool, they'll never get the better of me. Tenma is referring to extras as in movies, people that don't have any substantial role. That's funny. And then my nigga sheath his blade, the ore farming. Either way, if we leave you weaklings be, you die off on your own. So you should try to work hard at not dying a careless death. And don't bother with me anymore. 10 years ago. You're early, Shimon. Leaving already? Yes, we have group training this morning. As always. For the prosperity of the Ikaruga house and to end the fighting even one day sooner, I shall devote my all. Have a nice day, Nisama. He's so serious. Tsuchimikado Island Elementary School building. I'm back, had to call my grandma and wish her happy birthday. Hey, shout out Klutch's grandma. Happy birthday to her. Elementary school building. A facility where they provide education similar to elementary schools on the mainland. Each district has about 5 schools. In addition to the general curriculum taught on the mainland, they also teach basic Exorcist skills here. There are a small number of students, so outside of the classroom lessons, multiple grade levels are taught together. Okay. Oh, yeah. Next. You're amazing, Yahiro. That's the 10th guy. Unomiya Yahiro. Age 11, grade 5. Damn, what happened to bro? Stop. Winner, Unomiya Samanosuke. Is that the dude from earlier? I think this is the dude from earlier. Unomiya Samanosuke. Age 11, grade 5. Oh yeah, he got the huzz. I can't even consider this training. Next five of you attack me at once, please. Restrain your powers, Unomiya Mitsu. Any more and someone here is going to get hurt. Why do I have to match the level to the weak? Unomiya Mitsu. Damn, all these Unomiya niggas is tough. So this nigga's strong as hell. This nigga's a great swordsman and he got hella enchanted powers. Look at this shit, bro. The people of the Unomiya house really are amazing. Yeah, that's why we have to work harder so we don't lose to them. Are you serious, Shimon? There's no way we can match up to anyone from the Unomiya house. What are you saying? If you believe it to be possible and devote yourself, it will become a reality. Don't you feel your drive welling up just from being in the same school as the all-powerful Unomiya house? The 12 commander houses really do see things differently. No. There's just one person who I don't want to recognize as an Unomiya. Look here, Unomiya, late again. Don't do anything to bring shame to your fellow Unomiya members. I'm sorry. Unomiya Tenma, age 10, grade 4. Unomiya Tenma. How can you be so unmotivated? You're a grade below me. It doesn't matter to you. Wait, you're a grade below me. It doesn't matter to you, does it? It does. We're in the same group for joint practices. We're the only group not able to do anything because you skipped out on morning training. You're so annoying. I'm telling you, I don't need any friends. Don't you feel sorry toward your seniors? And here I thought all the members of the Unomiya were amazing exorcists. Then why don't you join the Unomiya house? You want to switch if you don't like the Ikarugas? I can't stand you. Nigga finna attack him. You want some? Stop it, you two. Jeez, you're always fighting. That's Unomiya Senri. Damn, this nigga really is in the house with all these niggas. Or at the school. Senri-san. That guy. Senri-san's the only person he can't stand up against. Thank you for always thinking of my little brother, Shimon. I'm not really... One day, you too will be a pillar for the Ikaruga house. It would make me happy if you'd support the one who will eventually stand at the top of the Unomiya house. That guy? At the top of the Unomiyas? You're joking, right? Everyone is saying the next head will be either you or Samanosuke-san. That's a swordsman nigga, right? Yeah. You know, that child, he normally looks like he's unmotivated, but I'm sure his dormant powers are the most amazing of all. So, yes? Please. Okay. If it's support she wants for him, then Seiri-san should be able to do that too. What is going on here? Huh? Mitsu, your hand. Did you get hurt? A bruise? Huh? No. Nigga screamed no. Mitsu? Mitsu, what's wrong? Oh, these niggas gonna die? What? Calm down, Mitsu. It's not true. This isn't happening. Damn, her too, huh? Finally, the time has come. It's sooner than I expected. Oh, wait. Is that him too? Interesting. What does this mean, though? This must be like a fight between the family? Is Mitsu absent today? It seems like all the Unomiyas are absent. It wouldn't be strange if it were just Tenma from grade 4. Does this have something to do with yesterday? The next day too, and the day after that, the people of the Unomiya house didn't come to school. What's wrong, Shimon? And are you not feeling well? You seem down these past few days. No, I'm okay. I've just had something on my mind. Is that so? Speaking of which, Dad, I heard a rumor that the Unomiya house is going to choose a new head. Keiji, this isn't something to speak of during a meal. What? What do you mean by that? Oh my goodness, what is happening here? Oh my gosh. These niggas is running through the forest? Look, he's scared as hell. It was never gonna be him. Got his head took off his shoulders at 11. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's keep going. Gosh. The fact that the Unomiya house is handing over the seat of the head to the next generation means they will perform a ritual to choose a successor for the heavenly commander, Kijin. The ritual to determine the head is performed solely by the candidates on a hidden village owned by the Unomiya house. Usually 10 names from the Unomiya family are selected as candidates to be the head. Also, these the niggas that use katanas, huh? It's the family that use katanas, that means that's the family I gotta join. It's that simple. The Unomiya house is different in that they don't have a main family or branch families. The house of the one who is chosen, the house of the one who is chosen as Kijin in this ritual takes over the other houses. Okay. Oh, so they do kill each other. I was right. I was right. What did they do exactly for that ritual? They kill each other until there is one left standing. Fuck, that sucks. Okay, my nigga down on his knees sobbing. Does he not have arms, bro? Damn it. You know what? Kodoku? Wait, you know what Kodoku is, right? Yes. You trap insects or snakes in a jar and then make them fight each other. And the last one remaining with the strongest grudge is used as a tool for a death curse. No, that's right. The ritual for choosing the successor for Kijin uses people for this Kodoku. A seal appears to denote. Wait. A seal appears to denote one as a candidate, and if they try to escape from the island, they are killed instantly by the seal. That's so unfortunate. The seals do not disappear until a new Kijin is chosen, and then, with the powers of the Shikigami Kijin, the last one standing inherits the regret and resentment of the dead candidates. That's so crazy. That is why the Unomiyas are the strongest exorcists. Damn, they kill each other until the strongest prevails? Crazy. Going in for the swing? Look like their head got took off. Or is this a different conflict? I can't tell. I think that's the girl from earlier, though. Excuse me. What is it? A message has arrived from the Exorcist Union headquarters. It states that the new head of the Unomiya house and heavenly commander of Kijin has been chosen. Am I tripping, bro? I hate when the background music look like it doesn't exist. Has been chosen. Okay. The new successor to Kijin is the youngest child of the sixth Unomiya house. Unomiya Tenma-sama. Damn. Your shorty dead. Okay, so that one long-haired nigga did die. Okay, so that wasn't the same dude from before. Okay. Tenma, he survived the ritual, but everyone else died. Did they die? Tenma. Ten. Okay. So this is back in the past. Okay. Tenma. It's your win. Oh wait, so this was. No, this wasn't this scene. She's wearing glasses right here. Okay. Stab girl right through the chest. Good. Tenma. Senrini. Seriously, that sure was a shitty life. No matter what, I knew you'd be the one to survive. I was just an underdog at best. Why the hell was I born at all? Listen, Tenma. My dear foolish brother. Killing people, it sends you to hell. Hey, how do you feel now? From here on, for the rest of your life, there will never be a single person who will understand you. Why the fuck? Yo, why is his sister talking to him like this? This is crazy. This nigga got hit with the curse of the strongest type vibes that they was talking about in JJK as a 10-year-old. Without understanding any of your pain or solitude, people will continue to praise you as the strongest. Isn't that hilarious? 10. Oh, that nigga losing it. That nigga losing it. Oh, okay, sure. Sure. Yep, lose your mind like that. This doesn't only apply to the Unomiyas, but I believe he who is the strongest is fated to carry the heaviest burden of solitude and sadness. Because if you are stronger than everyone else, you've likely hurt others more than everyone else too. That's kind of deep. In which case, in order to support that person, what do you think it is you have to do, Shimon? Tenma. You're the one who should get off your high horse. Don't think that you're always going to be number one. I don't remember getting hung up on being number one. I just stay where I am because you are all weak. Okay, he pulling up. He's screaming and shit. What is Ikaruga Shimon thinking? He unequipped the wings he's so proud of and is charging directly toward Unomiya Tenma. Are you just going to put up a pointless struggle? You're the one who pointed out that I haven't changed inside. That doesn't mean you should get desperate. Tripping. Damn. Look at the way my nigga deflect the attack. Right. I have always sought after that which was uncertain, I have always sought after which was certain. But to put it another way, at best, I was a coward. What I need now is courage, born from recklessness. Okay, you finna do some cool shit? You changing your sword to some cool shit? His speed has increased. He reactivated Guten Karura. No. Oh shit. Nigga just speed blitzed him. What? Well damn. You rocked. That nigga got rocked again. A game-changing punch. Unomiya Tenma is down. To think you were hiding that up your sleeve. Did you do special training for today? No. I just thought of this right now. When Shuzen Zappa is in flight, its offensive power goes down. When I attack, the flight and defensive abilities go down without question. I use Rokuro and Keiji Nissan spells as reference for this. Who's Keiji? Oh shit. Well damn. Oh, his brother. Okay, so he used Rokuro and his brother as reference for what this is. Making flight and offensive possible at the same time. Firebird's Red Claw's Divine Rush. Okay, so he turned that fat ass sword into fucking fat ass gauntlets. Okay, let's rewatch that back or relook at that back with crazy context. Okay, so he blocked it. Thought of Rokuro, changed the sword right here. He reactivated, he thinks he reactivated the wings, but he didn't. You can see it right here too. He flew past him fast as hell. Came back, rocked this shit. And we got these fat ass gauntlets. Okay. See, this makes sense considering he was also trained by Sagan. Such a prodigy. Imagining an enchantment and materializing it is supposed to require a considerable amount of time and training. But he came up with one in the middle of a battle and also managed to implement it. Tenma, I don't know how many people you've witnessed disappear right before you and how much that added to your solitude, but you're not going to see me disappear, because today, right here and now, I'm going to surpass you. There will never be a single person who will understand you, your pain, or your solitude. What a thing to say to your fucking brother as you die. Seriously. The Howling Tenma, what are his eyes focused on? I'm not sure how to describe this image. I can't tell if he's like... I think this is like excitement, joy, surprise. I guess like he's finally witnessing somebody or seeing the potential in somebody who can understand his solitude and pain. Is that what it's supposed to reflect? That's it though. I mean, that's the end of the session, man. Motherfucker looked crazy. That's the end of the read along. This is the cliffhanger we got right now. I guess we're gonna see in the next chapters if Shimon can actually like win, and if Tenma actually gains his respect, or if Tenma ends up respecting him because of his new achieved strength as with these Firebird's Red Claw Divine Rush gauntlets. This is actually so fire, I can't lie. This is actually so fire. But yeah, this is how we ended it, I guess. Sure. I'm gonna come back next week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We're gonna do 49 to 56, and we're seeming like we're gonna be able to look at Benio, which is kind of what I've been waiting for. So. With that being said, appreciate y'all for being here. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. I'm gonna see y'all Saturday with some Elden Ring. We'll finish the base game, hopefully within that stream time. If I don't crash out and end stream early. Maybe I can do something off stream to help like speed that process up, make it so that we're not losing hella long. I'll see y'all on Sunday for the Elon Jr. and Hemlock family video, and then I'll see y'all next Tuesday with some more of this Twin Star Exorcist, man. It's getting pretty lit. I think out of everything so far, I've enjoyed seeing Rokuro's fight the most, and just now seeing Shimon's like impromptu upgrade. I think that's pretty cool. I also think the concept of like a Shikigami kind of has me like thinking about like talents and like what I could do with certain things, you know. Appreciate y'all for being here. What time is it? 7:25. Y'all have a good evening, man. And make sure y'all eat something real good, man. I think we having tacos over here.